up, guys? So, I'm going to come clean with you. Let me knock that off here. I really don't have anything planned tonight. Tonight is a test. And my channel's not big enough to where I can just automatically just hit live, go live, and a bunch of people jump in. But I'm going to be testing out. I'm trying out a couple new platforms. Skydog Pigpen, what's up, sir? Just watched the card today. Still, oh, I didn't know ceramic coating needed boosters. I mean, it makes sense. Is that hard to do? Do you do it yourself? It seems like, yeah, it's from what I've heard, it's really really worth it. But a couple grand to do ceramic coating, man. Yeah, said it's like all maintenance stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in here. Now that I have time and I finally have, I've had a period of time, where I was waiting for some legal stuff to blow over. So I didn't upload. I've been doing the daily polls. As you guys know, I appreciate all you guys that have been patient here, but yeah. From what Mike Burley, when I was down there, really that was my first hands-on experience with ceramic coating, and that stuff is it looks good too. It has a different kind of shine to it, but man, on a black car, that's it right there. That's the one. I'm just going to be doing some jump around here because, like I said, I got Twitch going. It looks like we have a little problem with keystring on Kick, but I got a couple different platforms. I'm trying to incorporate a different couple platforms here. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. Let me see here. What's new with you guys? Because it's been the same old. We finally got some awesome weather here. Mr. Burley! Yes. Yep. Looked at my Z under the cover in the garage. As we drove the wife's car, mistake one. To my son's soccer games. Yeah. Dude, come on. It is like, I think it's like 70. It's almost 80 here right now. Dude, I mean, we're really, really not that far apart. It's time to get some miles. You think you're going to crack 1,000 this year? You think you're going to crack it? Listen, you got my number. Call me. I'm here. I'm emotional support. It is kind of panic striking when you see that fourth digit go click on the speedo there. I'm gonna hold you to it. Does that thing still have the original factory oil in it? You might want to get that changed. Yes, that a boy. Hey, lead by example. I think. Hey, yours is it's a 23 or a 22. I could do 170 in a day, and I think you can too. Yeah. Yeah. You might want to. Okay, good. You might want to get that changed again, buddy. Yeah, that's gonna be. I. You need to get it out and drive it. Bad. You let me know if you need to. Where's the dollar? Opted out. LexisNexis. Yeah. So, somebody, was that you? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. That pisses me off about Kick. I'm gonna have to get on the StreamYard's ass because, man, I was hoping to get Kick in here. That's the big one. LexisNexis, yeah. Now, I mean, the thing is, did you guys hear about GM taking that bailout money? And they got paid the bailout money, and then it's like boom, now they're heading down to Mexico. So they're going to be building EVs. They're going to be doing a big Bolt or the Equinox EV, they're going to be doing a big push down there, which I thought was kind of shitty, you know, to where you get bailed out to where you can sustain your company, and then all of a sudden you're just going to pick up and yeah, they left like 900 jobs. I mean, engineers all the way down to whoever, you know, assembly line techs or whatever. So it's kind of shitty. It's kind of shitty. I also read in another article, in which I'm going to be doing daily streams now. I think about the midday, but yeah, they got some shady shit going on. They got some shady shit going on, but I guess everybody's still spearheading after this EV technology. So, other than that, what's up with you guys? What's new? Man, we got some good weather. Somebody better have some good fucking stories. I've haven't been able to get out. I feel bad for my tuner. I never got back to him. Like I said, I've had some legal bullshit going on. I've just been figuring out, you know, I just had like a fucking rough couple weeks here. So yeah, it's time to get out and knock some dust off the Z. I got a auxiliary fuel pump problem that I added on, which I got to get a little electrical kink out, and then my wideband. I used the wrong wire to plug into my HP tuners, so it's kind of a pain in the ass because it's where it splices out and where it comes wise off to actually do the where in the video where I like folded over those wires and then taped it up. It's right above the pedals, so it's in the biggest pain in the. You would think it would be not that bad, but it's bad. So I've got to pull out the wideband, pull all the wires down, maybe through the firewall, unpeel that tape, wire it up correctly, and then I got to fish it all, you know, reinstall, which that'll go quick because, like I said, all the cutting and splicing and fitting and the screw, it's all done. So all I got to do is put it back together. So should go quick, but we had like a cold snap here, which sucked. So Mr. Whitney like to know, nothing just work. I hear that, sir. I hear that. Yeah. Good for you, bud. Good for you. Oh, you're a bike guy, huh? Harley. Oof. Mr. Pigpen, yeah, you I think, are you in Arizona? I thought you were in the South somewhere. You going to Camaro Fest with us? Yeah. Yep. That's where I'm heading right after this. I gotta go get my freaking cardio in. I've noticed like when I don't. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. You're way up north. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I forgot about that. God damn, I talked to so many people. It's crazy. Yeah, the ZR1. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. I really wish. What? That's all right, buddy. I get it. The ZR1 is, man, I'm telling you what, it's I don't know how I don't really I just hope that they leave the battery and the electric motors out of it. I think that in the long run it will age a lot better that way. I'm just not a big fan of like multi combination of powertrains because it's just the battery and the motors, which motors are really non-maintenance, but the battery, they wear out and they're freaking expensive. And now we've got a bunch of just bullshit like research funding, of which those who shall not be named are behind the government. What do they call them? Forever chemicals. They're trying to pull those forever chemicals out of batteries. So, you know, it's going to drive the price of manufacturing up. It's just, yeah, it's going to be a mess. I just like, if it's electric, be electric. If it's, gas, leave it gas. You know what I'm saying? In the end, that dude's right. That dude's right there. But, I like it because it's going to take a heat off of Camaro. Because you know everybody's going to be freaking idolizing and pedestaling the Camaro or Corvette. I'm sorry. Yeah. Everybody I see that ends up with these cars, I I shouldn't be judging people like that, but yeah, they're just fucking weird, man. I don't nah. That's not a part of the crowd I want to be a part of. Say that right. But yeah, I'm just not. I mean, maybe a C6. Me myself, I really like the C5. C5 Z06. Those things are like 3,100 pounds. I mean, 3,100 pounds. They still got the same drivetrain. Still got. It's the lightest vet ever. I think they look good, and I wouldn't keep the LS6 in there, but yeah. I don't know why those things aren't more than they are, but the interior doesn't bother me because I mean it's an American car. That's what we buy them for, right? You know what I mean? They're cheap interiors. You know it's not going to be like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini when you get in it, but the Z01, well, MSRP was 68 on mine. Ended up paying 77. Thank you. But yeah, it's still a far cry from what you'd get anything from across the pond. Far cry. So yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me check. Like I said, tonight's if you guys got anything you want to talk about, hit it up. Hit it up. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like the I don't know if I should go upgrade the supercharger or not. I'm gonna tell you what, man. My tuner, when I'll just tell you a little bit. That night when I downloaded my last log, when we thought my high side, my high side fuel pressure like just shit out because when I'm doing when I'm at the top of the run, okay, and you know you're climbing 65 7,000 RPMs maybe, I can't remember, it was up there. Yeah, dude, it's starting to crab walk now. Like it's hard to keep it in one lane. It's like I gotta go back to the drawing board and redo some suspension components. I think maybe I gotta do those braces because holy crap, it's night and day difference. I don't know if I need to go. Maybe I just need to go full bolt on, max it out, and maybe play with it a little bit because you're eventually going to get used to it, I think. So, but I'll be honest with you. That auxiliary fuel pump is what I need to get fixed. I installed one of those DSX kits I upgraded the fuel pump to what was it? You get 280, the option for 280 liters per hour or a 320 or 350. I got the bigger one. So, but it's not kicking in. I talked to another performance shop and they swore up and down this is the way they go. I was talking to, I didn't want to do it because it sounded kind of hokey because you're drilling into your fuel tank. Well, I ended up doing it because I talked to a couple other people. They said, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's going to be super. You know, it's going to be reliable." We got people with almost 50,000 miles on them, so I said, "Fine." You know, if not, I bought a plastic welding kit. I'll just rip the tank out, let it dry out, and patch it back together. Worst case scenario, and yeah. So I ended up doing it, but yeah, now we've got some auxiliary fuel problems. I got to get kinked out. Should be easy, I'm hoping, but yeah, the 900 horsepower, man. I'm telling you, it's more than you think. It's more than you think. It's either that or I got to switch to another tire. He wants me to switch to another tire, so I'm thinking radial, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. The market's dipped right now. Like everything's tanking. There's ZL1s out there for like $39,000, $38,000. I mean, They're no gems, but man, I'm telling you what, if you're gonna sit there and beat on it, yeah, there's some good freaking deals right now. So it's kind of like, do I put the blue car on hold and maybe look at getting another one, or what, or maybe a fifth gen? Because I have a feeling this isn't going to last through the end of the summer. I just think we're in like a little dip right now. So, but yeah, yeah. See what I'm saying? 14 or 15? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I found one for 45 grand. So let me see here. I don't know. I don't even know. Can I? Let me see if I can pull it up. Or maybe let's do. I really. Come on, man. I'm going to add it in here. Let me see here. Let me pull you down there. I know. I know. Yeah, I know. That red one? Yes. Yes. I saw that. It's not, that one's not, it's a SS. It's not a SLP car. It just has a SLP box on it. I looked at the door badges, but man, I'm telling you, that's a badass car. So let's go Chevrolet. Can you guys see this? Let me make sure here. I had a couple assholes commenting on the last video. Yeah, you're in. Okay. So let me do. I don't like how they do this. If you guys want to look at some deals, this is where it's at, man. It's not my zip, but that's what I'm going to use right now. So let's just go nationwide. I like to do the advanced search. Let's do Z28, 2014, 2015. Let's see what comes up. So let's do lowest price. So like 60s. Oh my god, 38,000, dude. I mean, that's a bid. 64, 69. They're still holding. But yeah, I mean, when it ranges from, let's actually go into that one. I bet you, yeah, reserve's not met yet. I mean, you could still take it away from, still take it for 50 grand. How many miles are on that bad boy? Uh-oh. 53,000 miles. LS7 to hold up just fine. It's got a clean title. Oh shit! It's not saying. It's not saying. That's bad. Oh no, it's clean. Okay, yeah. That could be anything. That could be anything. With these cars where they're like all freaking collector and shit, it don't take much to add, rack up the freaking miles. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think those look the best color in? I like that red, man. That red, the black or the white. I mean, I don't know, that fifth gen. It's a good looking car. I just don't think the only thing that sucks is they come all black wheels. All of them are black wheels. And because there's only 1,800 of them ever made, you almost feel freaking guilty thinking about changing it up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's that red, man. That carbon fiber insert. Woo! That big fat ass front spoiler. Side skirts, the rear wing. Yeah, those are good looking cars, man. Those are good looking cars. I don't know what you would. Damn camera. I don't know what you would. Shocker. Shocker. Yes. Yeah, that red's cool. I had one red car, and I'm telling you what, it was just as bad as having a black car. It showed hard water spots, rain, any dirt. It was a good looking car. Yeah, yeah, that black one that you and I were looking at. Um, I just don't know. I mean, here's the thing: is right now here at when banks aren't loaning out money, money's not cheap to get. People aren't qualifying. Repo rates hitting an all-time high. The dealers are struggling. Right now is a really good gauge to stand back and look and be like, if it can survive this market and sell, if units will sell and retain its value, it'll retain its value into the future. 38,000 miles. What's up, Tracy? I don't mean to be a dick. It's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you. I think bronze. Yeah. Yes. I need to come around, sir. I need to come around. Like a light champagne, or maybe like a rusty red added in there. Yeah. Because I mean, bronze is nothing more than what? It's gold with a little bit of black and a little bit of rusty red added into it. Yeah, you can. There's different variations, but yeah. Smokey and the Bandit. I was just showing Tracy. There's a Smokey and the Bandit theme. Trans Am. I don't know if it's still up here or not. They did those 5th gen Camaro restoration deals. What was it? They wanted over $200,000 for this thing. Let me see here. It's fucking crazy. Maybe the auction ended. I'm not seeing it now. I was gonna pull it up for you guys. Yeah, but for sure now, if you're looking for a car or whatever, I think within the next 90 days, as soon as they lower short-term interest rates, as soon as the Fed drops the interest rate, man, it's on. I mean, everything's pretty much going to explode in the coming months. So, we'll see. I mean, stuff you might want to hang back. Stuff might be getting a little bit cheaper. Yeah, it's out of Florida, exactly. Yep. Trans Am Depot. That's who used to do it. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yes. Actually, after the GM or GM, after Dodge screwed me out of that one that I ordered. Yeah. The fuck, bud? I thought we were friends. The fuck's this? No, I didn't get that off the fucking screen. No, we ain't doing that. I'll read it from the saw Cybertruck Friday morning through an intersection. I'm sorry to anyone that likes them, but that thing in person is hideous. Wow. I'm surprised you saw anything other than a C6 Corvette or a Charger Challenger. Wow. I haven't seen one around here. Yet. It's coming. It's coming, dude. We have everything else here, but yeah, it's coming. Mr. Wouldn't you like to know says, give me a real WS6 over those new creations. Yeah. Dude, they take that LS3 out and they tweak the shit out of it. I will. I'll call you, Tracy. Yeah. They just do so much to it. It's a real cool car. But here's the thing: is I like to drive. I don't even really care if it's snow. The thing is like when plastic comes out of the mold, tires, rubber, anything. You're on the clock. It's on an expiration date, and it's like concrete. As soon as you mix it, it catalyzes and it forms. It's trying to freaking erode to nothing. Like you're on the clock, whether you use it or not. And my thing is I would like to have 10 or 12 of these cars. If I could figure out a way to get enough cash, I would absolutely daily drive the shit out of these cars. And it wouldn't bother me one bit. So yeah, it snow or not. So yeah, like I said, I can understand like Mike's situation, Tracy's situation. Um, I get it. I get it, especially Tracy. Yeah, I get. Are you gonna keep that thing? So the 24 that you've got ready to roll out as soon as you sell the 22, are you gonna keep that thing forever? Are you gonna keep that thing forever? That was my question. I never really asked you. Yeah. Yeah, it's the but yeah, getting back to the Trans Am Depot, it's a cool car. It's just I feel like I think they only did 40 car. I mean, it was a low number. I would just feel terrible, guilty driving the thing. And I'm not really much of a collector. I love to drive them. I love to use them. I love to beat shit out of them. The experience is what I pay for. And it's awesome because, had I not freaking like the SS1LE, I zero regrets. I think I traded that car in with 54,000 miles on it. Zero regrets. I got to see all the weak points, strong points. Yeah, I used it, experienced it. I met a ton of people. All you guys, developed my channel. It's I have zero regrets of using that car because everyone was like, oh my god, that car they only made like 2,000 a year. Yeah, whatever. I put all the videos up so we can all enjoy it. Yeah, for what it's worth. Yeah. I don't know what you guys got going on in here, but I think I saw CT5V black. There it is right there. CT5V black wing, 6-speed. Yeah. Would you go 6-speed or would you go to the 10-speed? I know a lot of people, the luxury. Everyone loves the 10-speed. Everyone loves the soft, cushy 10-speed, but yeah. As me myself, I want one. I got my 6-speed. I think I would like if I could score like a steal, hell of a deal. I think I would possibly make a move on a 10-speed. I really want a 10-speed. I want to try a 10-speed, but I also want to try. I want everything. That's my fucking problem. But yeah, it's I really want a 5th gen ZL1 and Z28. Those are cool cars. I'd also love to have a SS. I think that Synergy Green or Krypton Green. Those are badass colors. There's really no other real colors that stand out to me in the 5th gen, but I would like to experience the Zeta chassis. Yeah, I think there's just a lot of freaking parts for them. And now that you're not paying the new generation tax on that thing, because like we're gonna hold the torch for a long time. Like a 6th generation, we're gonna get railed right in the ass as far as like parts markups. Yeah. So the 5th gen, you can really mod one out for on the cheap. Oh fuck. I ain't read that yet. I heard now this was last year, and 12 months, within a time span of 12 months, a lot can happen. Shit can change, man. And they were saying that exactly that. So like Porsche has the Turbo S. They were going to turn it into a brand rather than a car because, yeah. So I don't know how that's going to work out. Because how do you make what was a car in a lineup like a brand? I don't know how you do that. I'm still confused on Mustang. To me, a Mustang is the S550, S650, the V8 stick car. That to me is a Mustang. Now, when I see a Mustang EUV, and I just read an article that they're fucking with that thing again, but nobody's buying that thing. You can get them cheap. They're like 60 grand, 70. new, but yeah, you can get them. You can get them. Like, yeah, they're just sitting on lots. Sitting on lots. Mr. I could see a Corvette SU before a Camaro. They told us that they were going to do a Corvette. I saw renderings of that probably 2 years ago. Like I said, anything concept, yeah, they're precious Corvette. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there's some things that I'm learning about a mid-engine car that I'm really not digging. Like, I learned a lot. I was watching some racing videos from a couple guys with like some Lamborghini Huracans, and they're saying like a mid-engine. If you ever get in like a spin, it's next to impossible to fucking get out of it because of the weight, where the weight is isolated to the center of the car, throws the balance off. If you're going like super, super fast and you get on the brakes, because your braking power is now at the rear. So, you have all your clamping force at the rear. So, I mean, when you really think about it, it's almost like pulling the fucking e-brake at 200. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about mid-engine platform now. I really think that the Camaro 6 is a lot better car than what people think it is. The ELSD, that's the saving grace. The ELSD matched with the ESC, the traction control, and you ain't got to have that Global B spyware bullshit. I call it spyware, but I love that. I think I coined that phrase. I think it's a good one. You ain't got to have all that in the car to have a good driver's aid setup, because that's all it is. That's all it is, and it really does a good job. It's done such a good job, and it's made me at high speeds. It's saved my ass so many times. I'm almost scared to go back to like a fucking normal car. I'm almost scared because it's like it spoils you so bad, and it allows you to test so many limits, push so many boundaries at like insane speeds. Yeah, I think I'd be fucked if I went back. Mr. USA Pure Power says, all depends what you buying the vehicle for. Only a manual and now automatic. For me, 6-speed, I don't care. For me, 6-speed. I don't care for the computer shifting too soon or too late. Yeah, 100%. I get that. I hear a lot of people complaining about the 10 speeds. The 10 speeds saying that oh shit, what is it? Some of these guys doing some burnouts, going into manual mode. And you're burning out second, and then when you let off, the transmission shifts into third. Boom. It's just there's some cage or basket, something that holds all them gears together in there. I don't know. I'm not. If I need a transmission, I think they moved, but yeah, I got a transmission shop right down the road here. But yeah, I've never tore one out. I just tear them out, take them down there. So I don't know anything about them, but yeah, 6-speed. I've always had manuals, man. But yeah. To me, day to day. Now, if I had my 6-speed car to drive day to day or whenever I wanted, or whatever, or if I can make the option before I left home, automatic or holding one key or holding the other, I think I would feel different about an automatic, because it just feels like you're driving. What do they call those? Where they have the fucking cable dragging across the ceiling with electric. Is it bumper cars? It feels like there's no involvement to me. Now at 10-speed that Burley took me for a ride for, that thing was stupid, because it just pinned your fucking back to the seat, and you could hear it shifting, but you couldn't feel it. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird. Anybody that hasn't ridden in a 10-speed, you need to freaking try it. But yeah, I don't think I can give up my 6-speed. Given the option, I think I'm going 6-speed all day, every day. Sorry, man. Yeah. Yeah. How you feel about V6? I was I was I was watching a guy live streaming one, that twin turbo V6, and it just doesn't seem like it had the punch. I mean, I think auto manufacturers are gonna shoot themselves in the foot with going electric or going to a 4 cylinder or whatever, decreasing the displacement. I don't think that that's the future. I know a lot of people think hybrids is the future. Lincoln Filter Paragon just took a E-Ray. I'm sorry, couldn't really think of the name there. E-Ray over to Lincoln Filter, and I was reading in the comments, and they were, everyone's like, "This is the future. This is till shit's breaking." I mean, if you're gonna put it in the garage and park it and just say, "Look what I got," you know, it is what it is at that point. Hopefully somebody other than yourself has put one on the street and actually done something with the car to actually come up with a reputation for it in order for yours to have any kind of street credibility at all to be talking about. But I just don't think that having two, you're doubling the cost. You're doubling the cost, and now people with other certifications have to work on the car. And if you don't do your own work, are you painting yourself in a corner with as far as like the dual drivetrain method? Is it faster? Yeah. But I mean, I think that there's better ways to compensate. It's just really hard for a big box manufacturer to do that at an affordable cost and put a decent MSRP on it, is all I'm thinking. But do I like it? It's not for me. I think it's cool that it exists, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see a lot of shit, because I mean, to me, I just like the front engine rear wheel drive. I think it's the best way. I think it's the best setup, especially what the Camaro has. I just think the Camaro is an over slept on car. I think a lot of people don't really appreciate it for what it is, but man, I think Chevy fucked us by not giving us port injection, because if you look at all the racetracks and everything, all the Mustang guys, they're able to punch through that 750 horsepower barrier no problem and keep going on the cheap. That's what screwed us on the cheap. You can buy the car cheap because the Mustang was actually cheaper than the Camaro, and you can go further on the platform with it. That's what fucked us. And there was no advertisement. So, yeah, it is what it is, right? Sorry, I don't mean to be drinking in your ear there. I don't know. CT4V Blackwing. I gotta drive one. Have you driven one? You got any seat time on one? I'm gonna check over here. Give me 1 second here. Like I said, I'm not seeing myself. Just checking on these other channels here. Just checking. So, like I said, I don't know if everybody else that was in here. I think I'm going to try Daily Stream. I'm going to try it for a little bit. If it takes off, good. If it doesn't, well then, okay. We tried it. But, yeah. Probably going to be doing like daily news out of the GM Authority. For those people that don't really want to read it, I'll catch you up and we'll give you my 2 cents on that, because there's just a lot of shit that's been going on here lately. I don't know. Well, that sucks. That sucks about Kick. But for sure, we're gonna be branching out. I'm gonna be doing, like I said, daily streams. I think midday is gonna work for me the best. What day are you guys? Or do you guys typically watch like the live streams after the fact? I don't know, because it seems like whenever we end the stream, That's when all the views pick up. So, oh man, I forgot to do that. If I were to pick a time of the day, what day works, or what day and what time works best for you guys? Or do you even really give a shit? Because I'm just trying to. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just trying to plan a good time for everybody. Forgot to turn that on there. Okay, perfect. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I appreciate that, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Whistle while you work, huh? Yeah. For I'll be honest with you, Mike. Sometimes I get a text and I'm like, "Does that motherfucker ever sleep?" I'm like, "Man, that is wow." I'm getting texts in the morning and at night. I'm like, "Man, this guy, it's like a fucking robot. He's just in go mode. I like it. That's awesome." But no, I know what it's like to work overnights. I did that one time. Man, you're a gladiator for doing it. Evenings on most days. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just trying to cater to people. I will be breaking out into other branches or other platforms. I don't think YouTube's reach. I think YouTube might be freaking petering out on us. So I think YouTube, it's a monster. It's a big platform, but I tell you what, I've been getting shadow banned, and you call Mary Bear a loser one time, you're done. You just cooked your goose, man. Yeah, yeah, them kids will keep you running, won't they, bud? So yeah, the shadow banning, and the freaking you know pushing your channel down. And I understand I haven't posted in like a month. Like I said, for those of you just getting in here, I had lawyer stuff. I had some other crap going on. I had a couple irons in the fire. But now that that's handled, we're on. We're go time. So, like I said, I'm gonna do a test tonight. I didn't have anything planned, so yeah. Anything you guys want to talk about, man? Yeah, they do. But dude, it sucks when I'm paying the costs for it. Like, you you can tell my reach. I mean, I have data and analytics and everything that I can read in your channel month to month to month. And um, I was on a stream with Alex, and I don't remember if anybody else remembers when I did it, but I pulled out that little. I hate talking like this. Little pew pew right there. Boom. That was that whole stream got demonetized because of that right there. And like I said, the Mary Bear thing, it's just, yeah, they keep pushing you down, keep pushing you down. So I'm gonna have to break out into all these, because I don't have a hot button topic like politics or inter uh gender dynamics, anything real hot button topics. My channel's not about that. It's about cars. It's about Camaros. Um, and I've had Camaros since I was a teenager. So it's a love and it's a passion of mine. And the simple fact of you try to get on one platform and just speak freely about what you love. And there's a bunch of people that think about this or are happy that I talk the way I do, or think just the way that it is. And yeah, you get stifled, you get pushed down, you get shadow banned, blocked. Yeah, yeah, it sucks, but it's what it is, right? Yeah, yeah. Any more than I already have, right? Alex, what's up, dude? Man, I should. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. You got impeccable timing. I think you were waiting in the weeds with keyboard in hand, ready. That's what I think exactly what happened. Good on you. Good on you. Community guidelines killed YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. Let's go, man. Call me. Yeah, the community guidelines, they just yeah, it's went too far. I mean, there's okay. There's some things just like Hammer says, race baiting, any of that dumb shit, you know, personally attacking people, going in and, making death threats, really putting anybody in any kind of imminent danger. Come on. I mean, do the words really need to be spoken? Like, what is that shit about? I honestly think that, on a free speech platform, everybody should be able to operate as adults. You know what the fuck to do. You know how to operate and articulate and move through life. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You just say something somebody don't like or somebody's offended by and all hell breaks loose. Oh, man. Yeah. There was another channel. And that's one thing is I don't have a problem calling out channels. A lot of people think it as a free plug. I think that's bullshit. I think it was Rubik's 3. Alex, did you see that? Rubik's? It was either Rubik's 3 or Knockout 360. He put one up of a modded, like, real wide body, that E-Charger, whatever the fuck. What's that thing called? Alex, put it up here. What's that thing called? That abomination. That I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, it looked better. But the simple thing, that it's a battery, dude. It's Banshee. That's it. Thank you, Alex. It's a battery. It's just the whole intentions, the whole sentiment, the whole everything. It's out the window. Out the window. Oh. Do you like bong? Man. I like Camaro. Do you like Camaro? If not, you might be in the wrong room here, buddy. You might be in the wrong room. Saw that green car, it was hideous. Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah. I mean, all those, they work. Fuck yeah, roll with all those. Yeah, bing bongs. Yeah. I don't know about the schlong, but I understand its placement and its intentions in there. Yeah, it was that green car. You didn't like it? I thought it was the best version of that Banshee that I've seen. So that was the best that I'd seen it look so far. It still didn't. It would still make me go, do I, Because you know that thing's going to be, what? Did they announce a price on it, Alex? You know it's going to be like 60s. That's a lot of money, dude. That's a lot of money. I think anytime you're talking $50,000 and up, I think you're approaching 4-digit car payment. I mean, that's just a good gauge. Yeah, there you go. Mid-60s. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And even with this Corvette, GM just got caught fucking spying on everybody, taking your information, what you do, where you're going, what time you're going there, how often you're going, all that information, how fast you're driving. And I can't help but think that they would have, red lights, everything pretty much powered by the grid. I would think that they would have that timed to know whether you're approaching yellow lights, running red lights, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just think it's too much. It's too much. I don't need anybody watching me. I don't need anybody snitching on me, running up my rates. It's just, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It was over the top. Um, and when I see those things, that's where my mind goes because it's over exaggerated. And I can't help but think that they do that intentionally. But man, it would be chilled out by the time it would made a production model. It would be. But I thought it looked decent, but 6 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What? That better not be true. Better not be true. Hell no. Let me see here. Okay. Alex, I sent you a link if you want to jump on. Check your email. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to follow up on that and read it. But my thing is they have a lot of people in like Congress trying to actually physically ban the Chinese EVs coming in. What the reason is, I haven't had time. I haven't had time to actually like do any research in on it as to why. But man, I'm telling you, if we got people, if you got people in the top 1%, top whatever percent, step in and be like, no, we don't want this. We don't, this is too much. Like, it's got to be fucking bad, dude. It's got to be bad. Says pre-production looked wider, lower. Yeah. Wider and lower. That helps every fucking time. That gets me. Yeah. Yeah. I just can't do the EV. The EV. And my thing is why would you? Yeah. I mean, if EV is really the way to go, why would you even put like an exhaust note to it or try to get people like soften the blow? Because if it's really that much better of a platform, that much better of architecture, that if it's really going to make your life better in every way, shape, form, or possible, then they would just sell themselves. And it's not. They're having to coax people and hoax people. And I don't think it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the whole thing. The whole thing smells really fucking weird. Mr. Burley says, so you think the fire... Was this for me? So you think that the Firestone Indy 500 tire would be okay for the Camaro? I'm not sure if I'd want to try it or not. You could try it, dude. I mean, here's the thing. What did you say? It was a 320 treadwear tire? From what I read, it comes with 930 seconds of tread. Supercar 3 comes with 5 to 6. And the Supercar 3 is a 220. So you're going to lose a little bit of grip, but you have an automatic. So no, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. If you can get them at a good deal with a warranty, because our Supercar 3s, I don't think they come with a warranty. 340. Yeah. So they'll last a long time as long as they can shed water. And I'd have to look at them one more time. If they can shed water and they come with a decent warranty, I really wouldn't have a problem trying them. I have never heard anything negative or derogatory against a Firestone tire. They just never, for some reason, they just never really went mainstream. It's about like a lot of other popular brand. I mean, marketing. Imagine electric drag strip. Oh my god! As soon as I saw that, No, I can't. Fuck that. I mean, no. It's terrible. It's awful. Um I okay, so when I was watching Brooks run his um I was watching him run his plaid, it just sucks to sit there and watch a car when you can literally hear the tread blocks hitting the track. All you hear is the zzz in the tread of the tire grabbing the freaking glue. I was just, it's just like that's what we've come to. That's what this is. And it's all in the name of safety. That's what they're doing this for. Everything. They guise everything as safety. Well, it'll be safer this way. There was a one of those Mustangs at electric driving just got somebody killed a couple weeks ago. I think it was in Texas. Yeah, it's just I don't get it. I don't get it. Come on, man. You giving up the supercar threes? Let me know if you get rid of yours. Are you gonna buy all four? I might make you an offer on your rear tires. I seem to go through them pretty quick. I don't know. I'm thinking about going to a drag radio here soon, but I think I do need a spare set. Zip. that's, that's exactly right, dude. That's exactly. That's fucking perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what it is too, man. It's just, oh my god, it's a 5,000 pound car trying to launch off of a freaking glue strip or a fly trap. What do they call it? Fly trap? Yeah. Here we go. All right, Alex is in. Are you there? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. See, normally we have to do this shit before we add you guys in. Are you here? No, we can't hear you. Go into settings. Nope. Nope. Negative. 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 I'll get down to Skydog. He says, just keep talking, keep trying. I'll tell you when you're in, okay? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, yeah, just keep talking, keep trying. That's a pain in the ass with this live stream stuff. It takes forever to get this figured out. They talk about AI being a threat, like it could take over, and they push to let it control your vehicle. Yeah, that's not all.
It would help if I unmute the mic.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Let me see, because they got this new noise cancellation thing.
Yeah.
You hear me any better?
Same.
And lower my volume a little bit. All right. Welcome to the Drive Inside. This is Alex and Andrew. Yeah, my normal intro. Yeah, nothing. I just got back from that the Eclipse trip. I did a little bit of an adventure.
Yeah, what was up?
Almost bought a TRX.
Oh, that is, if I had a truck, that would be the one to go. I wish Chevrolet would do something, but even the Ford Raptor R, I think the TRX has it nailed.
Yeah, the TRX has a little bit of more low-end torque and grunt that you feel, where Ford is going flat plane, high revving, which is good for some race car application, like a lot of turns and shifting, and we want a wide power band. But
yeah,
TRX, man, it was red too. Oof.
And they got the nice soft plushy interior with the big tablet and the screen.
Yeah, I don't care about the tablet. Dude. I don't care. I was even talking to somebody like the tablets don't do much for me. I just want
everybody gets one. They love it. They just rave about it. I've never sat in one. I've never been in one.
They're nice, especially the one with the red interior, the red accents, and what do they call it? It's got a couple of like tow packages and whatnot. Yeah, not naked. I got my speedboat T-shirt that I always forget to plug. I'm like the worst freaking. I'm horrible.
I need to do some merch. I haven't. I should probably get my ass on that. I just at least for me, at least for myself. But yeah, it looks good, man. Speedboat. What you got on there? You got a silhouette of the. Oh yeah. I like the Charger. I love the Charger
because it's clean. The other one stinks so much. You like the lighting here. Most of it's LED except these, because
Yeah.
LEDs in the camera don't like each other, whatever. So these get hot, like a little oven.
Well, that's good in January.
Not even. Whatever. I'm weird with heat. Sometimes I'll freeze. Sometimes whatever. I'm like a freaking woman.
I get that. So tell us about this Banshee. I've just kind of been blocking it off with. I got my own fucking problems.
The problem with the Banshee is, holy moly, I don't even know where to start with that thing, because forget about the fact it's EV, but everything is controlled by Dodge. Yep. It's all subscription based.
Oh, stop.
Yep. So you want extra power? Your subscription has run out. Please.
Over the air? They can do that over the
air. Basically, you're getting the car with all the hardware. A Banshee or an RT will be identical hardware wise. It's just the software. Now there is a, like one has more motors, I think. Like the Tesla Plaid has 3 motors versus.
That was my next question. Next question.
But suspension, steering, tires, wheels, all that's identical between all the variants.
So everybody gets the same car. It's just you can buy a Hellcat over the air.
Pretty much.
That's bullshit. Everybody's getting screwed.
This stupid push to pass, like power shot, what they're calling it.
Yeah.
Where basically you get like 15 seconds to pass somebody.
Like a boost.
You know that people, they're gonna try. They're gonna try to replace the Mustang from like car show spinouts. It'll be these EV things doing that. They're gonna push the power shot in a turn, pulling out of a parking lot, and just mow down the crowd.
Well, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna refrain from. I'm gonna be a nice guy.
Nah, screw it. Don't be a nice guy.
Mr. And you like to know says, I got the luxury of driving a new Corolla the other day. Oh, shit. The safety features are very intrusive. I think you're being a little hard on that. They can keep that stuff in the name of safety. Yeah. It hit the brakes on me because I passed the. Yes. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Dodge has that too, but you can turn it off completely. That's the one thing I say Dodge is.
When you say Dodge, what are you saying?
Challenger Charger.
Okay.
Because I had a Camaro, and the traction control and the what's the other one? The 2 levels, stability track. Yeah. They're always on. Even when you turn them completely off, they're still there. So trying to do a power slide and in the middle, the thing, throttle cuts back on you because you're sliding. Yeah. It's very difficult, especially with the low power V6 model. So at least, when you have a lot of power, you can kind of overcome, you still like the throttle cuts back, but you still got enough torque to keep those wheels spinning in a turn.
Right.
Dodge is so much more intuitive. Even with the V6 models, I could break traction and keep a power slide if I turned off those features, and they stay turned off even when you turn the car off and back on again. Whereas with the Camaro, GM, and Ford, every time you drive, you got to remember, turn it on, then push the button again for a second time, hold it down 10 seconds. We all know the drill, right?
Yeah.
That was an issue. But yeah, mommies that don't want to lose their kids, and they fuck everything up and go to Congress and, my kid was an idiot and he did this, and no, now we got to ban it. Now we got to do this.
Yeah, I think what they want to do is I think that they want to cut, especially dudes. They've been trying to neuter dudes for a long time, and I was just talking about this with a friend of mine earlier today on the phone. And I was telling him, they take everything and we lower the bar so far down to the point to where everybody can play.
You remember what I'm saying? You remember Mind of Mencia?
Sounds
Carlos
familiar.
Mencia, that comedian.
Yeah.
We lowered the standards.
Long time ago. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we lowered the standards for everybody to get in. And then once you're down there, it's like you're doing nothing but hurting yourself. And they want AI to take over.
Ironically, that guy was stealing everything. All of his routines were from other comedians and whatnot, and that's why he's not around, because he was.
Didn't Joe Rogan get in his ass? Show?
Yeah, I think so. Everybody, because it was found out that he was stealing crap from everybody else. And this is before YouTube was big, when we kind of YouTube has normalized content theft. I hate using the word content, by the way, but they normalized theft, intellectual property theft. You can come up with an idea, and then somebody else takes it, runs with it, and I get into this kind of stuff in the next video I got, where
that's fucking plagiarism.
There's big changes I'm doing because I'm not liking a lot of things, even about myself. I hate the path that I've kind of found myself on, trying to navigate YouTube, and you're talking about the shadow banning and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. Yeah, because when I go into like other channels on other live streams and I try to show support to other people, I can't type. Like, it'll let me type 2 letters, and then it will autofill a sentence, and you know what I'm saying? And then you wait a couple weeks, and all of a sudden your privileges are all back. All of a sudden I'm reaching view, because I mean, you can go through my channel and look at my videos, and it's like, you know, you see the views creeping up, and then it's like 100 views, 200 views, and I'm like,
for some reason, you're getting bonked harder than I am, because I'm
bad.
Yeah, like bad. What the hell, man? Like,
I think I just get too loose with my mouth, and then I don't know. I honestly don't know.
They probably have algorithms that figure out what our political ideology is, and they rate us accordingly. So,
I'm trying Kick. I'm trying Kick, and I'm trying Twitch, and So,
I'm almost at the point where I'm like done. At least, like, I might still make videos just for, you know, no editing, home video type stuff. In fact, the coming video is a lot like this, where I'm just documenting it so I can look back with nostalgia if I'm still around 10, 20 years. You know what I mean? That kind of video. And but one of the things, like, and I wanted to talk to you about this, and I guess this is a good enough moment, you know. But I don't want to be chasing brand new cars. I don't want to be a consumerist channel. Look at my last videos. It's all been new, the EV charger. I was trying to redesign it, which, okay, design is design, whatever. You know, you can put, you know, and I still might do some stuff like that, because I did have, that was supposedly my career when I was, you know, automotive engineering and design. But now there was like this leak of the first, what do they call them? These initial trim packages you can buy of the Daytona, right? The colors, the seats, and you can bundle and
all. King Daytona or whatever the fuck it was.
No. They're the first edition. Everything. They might even call it first edition.
Is it Challenger Charger or what?
This Charger thing.
Oh, that Banshee.
Yeah. So they're RTs and Scat Packs, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, everybody, you know, butter.
You don't feel pressure to buy one, do you?
Hell no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
For a brief second, I was thinking maybe the V6, but then I realized, like, whoa, not the V6, the straight 6. I was thinking maybe I get that for like a daily beater, but that's because in my head I already replaced it with the thing I designed.
Yep.
And that kind of looks okay. I like that, you know, put the pop-up. It's like, whoa, but that's not the car. You're going to get that GTR roof thing on a freaking boat. No, I'm not. No, I'll get a Mustang as a beater before that.
No, and my thing is, all right, brother. Hey, thanks for coming in, Mike.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you again.
Yes, sir. Here's my thing is, I don't want people feeling like you got to keep up with the Joneses, because in the end, we, the consumer, lose. You know what I'm saying?
It's, and the viewers, because, you know, like it or not, this is kind of our job, right? Some are better, some are, you know, and there's a lot of layers to this that I've noticed. And one of the things, and this is probably really relevant for you guys watching now or later, but have you noticed that every really big popular YouTuber, online, whatever, they all have a background in marketing or film?
Yeah. And they're beautiful.
Well, that too, but that's normal,
Yeah.
unless
Yeah.
you're Lemmy, and that's why I'm kind of going with the Lemmy handlebar or whatever, because that guy was butt
Yeah.
ugly, but
Yeah.
he was Lemmy. Uh, but they all have like a spiel,
Mm,
like they're trying to sell you something. I always get the feeling like I watch a lot of channels, and it's like,
100%.
am I watching Amway presentations?
Could be some of them. There's
Yeah,
some of them where you catch them slipping, and it's like,
yeah,
um,
they all have that vibe, and even if they
yeah,
don't, they're imitating that because they want to be like the bigger channels. But look at like Doug DeMuro, right? He is a huge channel in the auto space.
yeah,
That guy has the passion of your typical Corolla driving grandma,
hmm,
but yet he is the biggest one because he knows how to market. He worked for Jalopnik. That's where he started,
yep,
right? He's a
right,
journalist.
right,
And journalism has a lot of marketing because they want to get the
yep.
clicks. They're in the business of selling ads. That's their business. They're not providing you like what we're doing. We're not getting paid.
I think he remains so neutral. He allows like a good platform that becomes very appealing to a lot of brands, brand deals. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Sponsorships,
and it's
you know what I'm
starting.
saying?
It's from the get go. They do that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas we're coming from a place of like we own these cars, we're passionate about these cars,
yeah,
and a lot of times our viewers, we would have bigger channels if other people would know we exist.
yeah,
But there's more money to be made if your time
hmm,
is spent as a eyeball slave to a bigger channel that has better marketing, better data analytics for Google AdSense for the
yeah.
commercials that you see. And that's a problem. And I'm on Rumble too. Rumble's biggest problem is that it's just a private website for like maybe 5 or 6 guys.
Rumble's got a long ways to go, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
There's no discoverability on Rumble. Like
I
I
think that
type in,
there's so many platforms now.
not really. I don't see
Oh,
them as,
dude.
well,
Oh my
maybe
god.
I'm Stone Age, but
Every day I'm learning about a new platform you can upload. I'll have to start
okay,
making a
fine.
list.
Fine. Yeah, probably there's like a billion of them, but they're like how many people? 100,000 people there. And of those people, how many of them
Right.
are interested in, because you get on the alt platforms, their priority is freedom of speech. So it lends itself to more political talk. Nobody's going to watch
Yeah.
you. Nobody's watching you rebuild an engine on Rumble.
That's what I
That's
said.
just the way, BitChute is, I think, a little better, but BitChute is free speech. And a lot of people cannot handle it on both sides. Because there's guys with the swastika.
That's live.
That's
live.
Yeah, that's their whatever. You got to be able to deal with them existing there. That's what freedom of speech is. Do you have to like it? No.
I don't care what anybody does. I got a full-time job worrying about myself, bud. But the thing with the, getting back to a platform where it's discoverable, it's just, I don't want people. I got the ZL1, and I'm sure just like you got that super stock. That's kind of selfish, and I got it from me.
Yeah,
because I really wanted one. But I don't want to feel like I'm waving it and flashing it in people's face, like they feel they need to keep up or make them feel broke or inferior, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's just a $70,000 car. To some, that's a lot. To some, that's a little.
That's the Demon 170.
Yeah.
They're all flaunting it. And right now, in this moment, when a lot of the sales slump that Dodge is seeing is not just buyers are saying, screw Dodge, screw your markups. It's like a buyer strike. There's a lot of people doing that out of just resentment. There's a lot of people that can't.
Me, I'm doing it.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of people that can't anymore. They just lost their job. Credit, their credit score went down. Interest rates going up. They just can't afford $120,000.
The market has stalled. Oh, try looking at the house market. So my thing is why kick a person when they're down?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And that's why that's why I'm going to start doing streams, because I want to relate. I want to talk directly to you. I want to build my brand that way. I don't want to be sitting here. Look what I got. Look how fast it goes. Look what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I get people trying to race me all the time. They want me to do content. It's low hanging fruit. I mean, I could do it, but I don't.
That's a little
Go ahead.
different because you're doing something. But with me, and my situation is stupid because I have like the biggest driveway, but it's narrow, and I'm like, okay, if I want to take the super stock out, I got to move.
But it
1, 2,
if I-
3, 4, 5, 6 cars. I got to move out of the way, put them on the ground. It becomes a whole stupid problem. It's
So let me ask you this, Mr. Mopar. How do you feel about them takeovers?
they're giving everybody a bad name. I mean, on one side, look, I don't mind doing stupid shit. Like, we've all kind of, done a little drag race here and there, shut down a highway at 2 a.m. and whatever. You try to bother as few people as possible.
Bingo.
But this is the other thing. They want the clout. They want to record on social media. So that means you got to impact.
What clout? What clout?
Whatever the hell. Look at, they're getting views.
Half of them
Somebody's watching.
Wearing this shit, doing, you know what I mean? They got
Freaking-
their fucking hat pulled down and they got their fucking mask on and they got, you know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah.
hanging out of a car whipping around doing 70 fucking miles an hour in a circle.
What do you
I
call
don't-
this? Fatherless behavior?
No parent behavior. I mean, it's
Oh, no. They
my
got
thing is
some freaking mom somewhere heels up. I'm going to say something bad.
anymore. I've been watching the shorts. I like them because, there's some people getting hit and I don't know why. It's
Whatever. We all watch those things. And sometimes we just
Yeah.
wanna turn your mind
Yeah.
off. And I'm like, whatever.
But everybody has their own way of blowing off steam, like I said, or raising hell, or doing what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
That's-
know. Did you see that
Yeah.
fender, that quarter panel coming in the camera rolling?
Oh, dude! The tire grabs a hold of their pants, rips them right off. They get up feeling, oh my
I know.
god,
It
which
is
way's
what it
up,
is.
which way's down? I love it. TikTok, how to steal a Camaro. I gotta watch that.
Because it gets
I
views.
just-
And
What's that?
it gets views.
What
I was
is?
even thinking, like, how to steal a Camaro. That's the
Yeah.
kind of video that gets views.
Yeah, but
anywhere.
But why?
Because people,
But why?
part of it is okay. Like you and me would be curious to see, like, if there's anything there we can react and warn others, right? If there's a trend
Yup.
coming. And because there's so many people that make videos nowadays, the market is so totally saturated that's a big chunk right there.
For
Look
sure.
at all the how to
For sure.
how to grow your YouTube, how to get your first 100 subscribers, how to get monetized. There's so
Low
many
hanging
of those.
fruit.
Yeah,
Low
because
hanging fruit.
there's millions of people trying to do this thing. And that's one thing. But then you get 12-year-old, the idiot that doesn't own nothing and doesn't understand paying taxes, working hard to buy something. And it's like, oh, okay. I can just do this and I'm a juvenile and maybe I just get 6 months probation. And
I'm
they
not
do
gonna
this.
get charged as an adult. Yeah.
Yeah, they do the what do you call it? The prison math. How many years am I going to get? Is this going to be worth it? Look at Johnny Somali.
How many years am I not gonna get? Yeah.
The Johnny not Somalian, Johnny Somali, right? The grievance streamer. He goes around Japan, India, and just causes trouble, trespassing, and all that. And he gets arrested on live stream, and more people want to watch, like this idiot getting his comeuppance. So he goes to jail if he does. He was in Japan. He was in jail for a couple of months. And he comes out and he starts doing crap again. Why? Because he gets money. He'll get a sponsorship deal from Nike, Adidas, or whatever.
Yep. Where's the dollar says I can't drive it anywhere and leave it now? Why? That's my thing.
Yeah.
And everybody, I made that video and everyone's up my ass about you're wrong. You need to do more research.
About what?
I think you guys need to do research
what
because
what'd you do now?
I just told him to get a Faraday pouch because the GM encryption. Now listen, now there is a really good security system of which I've heard. It's called Ghost 2. And you have to go to an authorized dealer because there's literally like almost nothing installed in your car. So they're very secretive about how they put it in. They're very, you have to, it's a whole deal, but you have to have it's like a passcode. So everything on your steering wheel or your buttons or whatever, you have to have a certain sequence.
Okay.
Yeah. Now a lot of people swear by that. I've read really good reviews going back years. Ghost 1 and Ghost 2. Listen,
Look,
that's the only one I'm going to stand behind. But other than
if
that, get a
somebody
fair.
wants if somebody
Go ahead.
wants your car, they'll get it.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
you got to do is just get a tow truck, a
Yeah.
cheap $1,000, $2,000 beater, or steal the tow truck that has probably no security. Just lift it up from the rear end and take off.
Yeah.
What are you gonna?
That's
You
what I
can't
said.
stop that. So, I've seen guys smash the window and like on the Dodge,
It doesn't matter.
pull the shifter into neutral and just push the car a couple of blocks away, and
Yeah. But the GM encryption is actually really good. I stand behind my video. I stand on it.
yeah, whistle.
And I don't know why you can't drive it anywhere and leave it. If you see anybody fucking with it or walking around it trying to pop the doors, keep the key away from the car. That's all I gotta say. Keep the key away from the car. Don't push any buttons.
Look, I
Carry a Faraday
understand.
pouch. What?
I understand the whole idea of like don't drive it anywhere where it might be stolen. Like I don't. That's why I got a daily driver that's as under the radar, like the Grand Marquis. Nobody touches those. They're kind of slow. It's not a police interceptor, and even cops don't even bother them because they assume that's some 80-year-old.
Somebody tries to steal any of my Camaros. I'm gonna do a video on what happened.
No.
Yeah.
Tracy,
Yes.
no. This is what you do. Hold on.
You have my support on that. I want to see that video, and I will watch it every day for a fucking month.
No
Yes.
video, no cops. You go up to the guys like, "Did you know whose car that is you just stole? Are you that stupid? You better put that car right back in 24 hours."
Yeah.
Or better things happen to you. Do you know whose car that is? That's Nancy Pelosi's son's car you just stole.
Gross.
Yeah, and you gotta play
Gross.
like you can't rely. Yeah, well, I don't even know if she has a son. I don't know if anybody.
Where is the dollar? Did you comment on my video? I'm starting to think that you were the one commenting on my video. I'm starting to think that you're the ass I need to chew. Do we need to go? Do we need to throw down right here? I think we might have to. You're about to witness it, Alex.
I don't know. Is that my mom?
Where's
Because she changes her name every now and again.
Oh no, is that her?
I don't know.
No, I had a bunch of people say that OBD2. The OBD2 thing, HP tuners, you can. I mean,
No. Hold on.
no, yeah, exactly. That a boy. Hey, you're amongst friends here, sir. You're amongst friends. They're gone. I like it. Yep.
I'm trying to send mom the link. I don't even know if she has. Oh no, wrong one.
The handheld fob thing. Listen, I'm with Alex. The Ghost 2 immobilizer. Even it doesn't matter if they have the key itself. If they don't have the password to sequence to start the car. But then again, I mean, what's your argument for if they fucking bring in a helicopter and a platform and scoop the thing up and take it away? I mean,
it's unlikely. That's unlikely. But
you're supposed to get a GM RPG and fucking shoot the fucker. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can only do so much. That's why you have insurance.
Well, yeah, and that's why we pay taxes for police that don't want to do their job.
Well, I mean, hey, listen, I live in a free state to where you can stand your ground. And that does mean with lethal force.
What about isn't Wisconsin a free state? A stand your ground state?
It should be. I know Illinois is not. Good Lord.
What about that Romanian that just got convicted for self-defense against 6 dudes or 7 dudes?
I heard about that. Where was that at?
Oh, Minnesota.
Yeah, Minneapolis, wasn't it?
Somewhere there were like tubing, so it's got to be outside of the city.
Yes, I just heard something about that,
and it wasn't even like some freaking Crocodile Dundee knife. It was just a utility knife, a 2-inch blade, like barely a box cutter. What the hell?
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about this?
What?
TikTok makes people feel invincible, makes them bold.
TikTok makes people stupid.
TikTok, yeah. TikTok will ruin your fucking brain. I look now. Listen. I am not on TikTok. I uploaded a couple videos to just check. Man, I got like a 1,000 views overnight. It's low hanging fruit. It's easy, but they make it easy on purpose to pull you in.
Well, TikTok's main priority is it's a
that's
weapon.
to censor the hell out of you. What?
It's a weapon. It's
yeah,
a Chinese
yeah.
weapon based on a Soviet weapon, a cultural weapon that you know.
I haven't figured that whole thing out yet.
Yuri Bezmenov was talking about this, and
who?
Yuri Bezmenov. He's a guy that was head of the KGB Yeah, he was head of the KGB psychological division.
Okay.
And he was coming up with all these things to destabilize the enemy, which was the US at the time. Well, China took that because the USSR didn't survive. Like, it's like one of the things where, you know, like in a movie, bad guy shoots and they keel over, but their actions cause, like, you know, they shoot the torpedo or something and they sink the enemy ship, whatever, like something like that. The USSR didn't survive them pulling, you know, they pulled the trigger and they never saw the results.
Okay.
China said, well, hold on there. Let's create something out of this. Let's further destabilize something with the worst algorithm possible. And that was TikTok.
Yeah, I've heard and I've read a bunch of studies of how it's just absolutely fried people's attention spans. Yeah. I guess there's like some dopamine hit that people get with, especially with like YouTube Shorts coming in. They just swipe.
Yeah, well,
and it's constant different stimulus. You know what I mean?
It's eliminating your choice, because at least with YouTube, you get the front page. You know, yeah, they put the crap there, but you have the choice to click or not. Whereas in the scroll, you have zero choice.
Right.
I'm arguing. Jesus Christ, man! Some people. Anyways, yeah. I don't like being, even now, like when I get something on my front page, right, and it's something that's been there, like I keep seeing it over and over and over and over, and like, enough. I didn't click on it once or twice or whatever.
Oh, the recommendations. Yeah. I mean, I just there's a lot of circling back to the whole intention of, there's a lot of bad information on there, and I think it is cash and prizes for just bullshit behavior.
Yeah.
And that's the long and skinny of it, is I think that there's a lot of I've seen a lot of lock picking videos, or you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit on there that, you know, whatever. If you want to learn if you want to learn something, no matter what you want to learn, if you're willing to search long and hard enough for it, it's out there for you. But my thing is what?
Here you go, like this channel. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to, you know, start any beef. But for the last week, I've been seeing this video. Keep pushing it. I'm not interested in this guy's opinion. It's about the space shuttle from an aviation standpoint, and this guy has no background in it. He's not even a pilot. Why would I care to listen from some dude that reads from Wikipedia? But hey, he's big because he probably knows how to, you know, shiny, flashy. Look at here, jingling the keys. And people, you know, look, there's so many channels like this that are, like, recently I've been watching this guy, Ron Rogers. This guy's amazing. He was a United Airlines pilot, retired. He was a test pilot for Boeing and Airbus. He did all sorts of, and he shows up his, you know, his credentials and whatnot, and he talks about these incidents that he was involved in.
Yeah.
It's nothing flashy. He just sits in front of the camera, and I can listen to this guy for hours. You know, he's got the chops. Now, other people do that too, but I'm not going to say who, but you know him, but I had some beef with him. Yeah, it's over the dumbest things. And I kept thinking, it's like, okay, Boomer, way to be the most stereotypical, whatever. I don't want to get into it because whatever, stupid stuff. but a little bit of the holier than thou attitude.
Yeah.
And you'd know who he is, but I'm not going to say who. Mystery. But he's a big Mopar channel. Anyway,
Well,
so that's. But
well,
yeah, look at all these channels that have nothing to do with the topic.
well, I'm tired of anybody feeling oh negative. You were negative.
Hola.
Yeah.
A whole lot of.
Yeah.
Where?
So it's
where
not. It's not.
Oh, there it
It
is.
says Alex, good to see you. Question: Is Stellantis trying to kill Dodge as you know it?
Yes. 100% absolutely. And what?
But why? I mean, what's the motivation? Why?
France's government, because France gives subsidies to Stellantis, being that they're part Citroën and Peugeot, the PSA group, and then they merged with Fiat. So now there's this big fight between the French government and the Italian government, and because Italians are, what do you call them? Maloney Chan, they call her. I don't really like her because they call her, oh, she's right wing, and no, she's not. She's pro illegal immigration, ruining Italy, but whatever. That's their country, their problem, not mine. However, they don't have a lot of
The Tide Pod. The Tide Pod. I remember.
I know
remember that backfiring on a couple of people. That's the only reason I laugh.
No, it did not backfire. It was a perfectly good elimination from the gene pool. Darwin is like,
oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's right though. He's right though. There's a lot of stupid behavior, and that's why I said like.
But let me get back to this, because a lot, like
sure,
I said,
sorry.
when you watch channels that are rising stars right now, Butter, OC Motivator, TK's Garage, like this little clique that they're talking about Stellantis without considering that they're part of this big group, Stellantis, which is heavily involved with the EU, France's government, and Italy's government. And France wants more jobs in France, more EV infrastructure in France.
They can have it
because they're still running nuclear power plants, right? So France has way more electricity than fossil fuels, for example, like Italy that imports it, or Germany with the natural gas and pipeline. So they want EVs. And under their laws, they cannot justify subsidies for a company that owns or produces big gasoline engines. So backdoor deal is, look, we'll give you this money, but you got to kill all these other brands. So make Alfa Romeo electric. Who cares if no more V12s, whatever. Chrysler, we don't care about those stupid Americans. Destroy them, whatever, and we'll sell them Fiats branded as Dodges or Chryslers, which was what we're seeing.
Are you talking
the Hornet?
Oh my god! I saw one of those for the first time.
It's an Alfa Romeo. It's an Alfa Romeo Tonale.
It's an abomination, is what it is.
It's so hideous. But whatever.
It's awful. Yeah.
If it was like 10 grand cheaper, it actually might do well as like a Dodge Dart, nitro, neon, that category of car. Right. But it's not. It wants to be high class, and it's like, oh well, this is like an.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
There's going to be stupid people, and yeah, they're going to buy into this crap, especially since it's more SUV like, and we know who they're targeting. Damn it! Why couldn't you just be happy getting plowed and just making a sandwich every now and again? You just had to want minivans because that's where it all went wrong.
Oh shit!
You know exactly what I'm talking about. And then it was SUVs, and now the crossovers, and now whatever the hell they think is fancy and new, and like, I must have it because Stacy has it. It's not keeping up with the Joneses; it's keeping up with Stacy.
It's what keeps it's what pays the bills. Tracy said that. I remember back in the day, because I relate. You had to stick a fucking bar of soap and brush your teeth.
Yeah, I had that happen to me. My grandma did that.
Yep. Yep.
or the chili pepper.
There was actual consequences for
Yeah,
acting in a
rubbing the
Nowadays,
chili
it's-
pepper on your tongue. I'm like, ooh, hot, hot.
I never had that happen, but yeah. I mean, we got the belt. I got my ass lit up with the belt.
Yeah, belt. At
Yeah.
least I don't think I got the extension cord.
My old man had this thing called the cure. He says 18 licks with the belt will cure anything. So yeah, that was
Fun because I think my mom is watching right now, and when she would spank
Bring it on then. Come on, Alex.
with the belt, I would
Yeah.
always fake cry because it didn't hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just good. But when daddy's home, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. You're
Like,
yeah.
okay.
You can only shove so many newspapers in your pants to fucking.
Oh, that never worked.
Yeah. No. Yeah. not when Dad wasn't involved. Yeah.
Yeah,
He had
but
a fucking arm on him like a. Yeah.
boy,
Yeah,
super
the soap
worth-
sucked.
Yeah.
No,
Man.
but the
No,
thing is like with the just like you're talking, they can make these EV cars so cheap. I'm actually kind of terrified of where this is going.
No, they won't.
You
get
know what I'm
cheap.
saying?
They will never get you.
You don't think that they're gonna get cheap? They can make them so cheap,
No, they can't. There's
They
only
can
a
make
limited. There's a limited amount of
fucking
lithium.
dirt cheap. If given that they can get there was 3 metals that they had to get from China, and China has like
Yeah, lithium.
3/4 of those mines in the-
Cobalt. Cobalt is
Is it
the
cobalt?
others. I think it's like 16 or 17 out of the 18 global cobalt mines.
Well, they're trying to cut a deal with all the U.S. manufacturers that they have to pretty much get all the resources from the. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking mess. It's a mess.
Add to that inflation, prices are not coming down. And that was one.
Well,
of the things
I think that's how they're going to compete with gas cars.
gas. Well, the one thing they have to remember is that they're also going to compete with used cars. People won't be able to afford the new one, so they'll just say,
Well, yeah,
I'll buy an old Corolla that I know is reliable.
but
I'll buy
with they got the short-term interest rate cranked up. Well, it's not really cranked up at the moment,
it's
but
high.
it is high, and
And-
inflation is a real
High.
problem.
Actually,
and-
no. YouTube. Inflation is great. Bidenomics works.
Yeah, everybody, we're all loving it. We're all loving it. You can piss off
You know,
now.
life is great.
But inflation is high, and they're not. They were going to have 4 cuts this year, and now there's a lot of big wigs on Wall Street saying we're going to be lucky if we get 1. And
We'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if we make 2025 before a complete economic meltdown. That's
You
what
think
I'm
so?
worried. This has been predicted since 2002 or 3.
Well,
DNI.
I'm just going to say this right here. If we don't get a rate cut by June, I'm going to be really worried.
I actually
so-
want to see interest rates go up. And
As some
you're
people
like,
say they will.
"What?" They're like getting ready. Like, okay, let's.
Some
burn
people
this
say
guy.
they're going to. Some people
The
say
reason
that
why. If you
I want to hear this.
If you want inflation to go down, interest rates have to be higher than the inflation rate.
Yeah.
And then you'll see prices coming down at the supermarket. Yeah, it's going to suck if you need to buy a car, refinance your home, or buy a home, but that's a short term. You can delay that thing for about a year until prices get under control. Now, we'll never go back to old prices. We never do. That's why you get like back in my day, shorty pop was fine. Was a nickel.
Mhm.
That's never coming back. Just like, dollar menu. We're going to be those guys. Back in my day, McDonald's had a
Yeah.
dollar menu and Lady Gaga was on their radio. Like, you're going to have that kind of crap. But we need to get through that. There's no other way. Unfortunately, we have a corrupt voting system, democracy. I've been saying this quote a lot. Benjamin Franklin said, "What is democracy? Democracy is 2 wolves and a lamb voting on what's for dinner." And that's the flaw of democracy. Because, well, let's keep printing money because the majority of the people want it. That's the will of the people.
They haven't been
And-
printing. They haven't been printing lately, and that's if they raise interest rates, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. But the financial pain, I'm afraid shit might fall apart. It's pretty.
They don't
fragile
care.
and delicate.
They just want, they don't,
Well,
they,
of course
they,
they don't
want,
give a fuck.
they want weekend of Biden's to be reelected.
Well, I think that we're gonna see a big financial, like, oh my god, like a big, everything's gonna be better now right around the election into summer.
Oh yeah, gas price. Well, the problem is we don't even have
Yeah.
a SPR anymore, because midterms 2 years ago, Biden just opened up the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. Prices went kind of down. And that was even the sad thing. It wasn't even that big of a drop in prices.
Right.
Now we don't have anything, so gas prices will go up. It's gonna suck.
They're already up.
And
They're
you know,
already
going
up.
back to what you were saying, like this is the reason why I don't feel good flaunting stuff. Hell, I am this close to losing everything. I'm this close to losing all the cars, getting them repoed, and just I don't even know. It's
do
bad.
you know how many? Do you know?
So I feel
But
like
when you first came in, you said we're consumers, America's consumers, consumerism. Do you know how much of the country is on the ragged edge?
Yeah, that's why I went to Vermont, and the abject poverty of northern Vermont was shocking. Now I've been to Vermont many times. I've had a buddy there, and I stayed there a couple of weeks, and this and that. You know, he's a pig farmer, so you know, not rich, but doing well. He could buy himself a brand new, you know, $80,000 truck if he wanted to, and all that. But his house was, you know, below, let's say, the average what you see on TV.
Yeah.
Driving through northern Vermont, dear God, the roads are all dusty and muddy. There's people living in rotted out, and I mean rotted trailers with holes patched in with road signs and stuff like that.
We got them here.
Man, I was like, I've been to the South and I didn't see that kind of, like, trailer parks they're luxury compared to some of these people living with holes in their roofs and whatever. Yeah, but that's northern Vermont. And somehow those people make it by, you know, and I respect that. But I was thinking, like, how many of these guys, because talking to people, they're all like hyper conservative. Yet Vermont is a, you know, kind of a deep blue state, other than this 2A issue, which they're everybody's packing in Vermont. But other than that, social programs, welfare, this, that, whatever. And the state is broke. People are starving. And the cities, which I don't even know what the hell the capital of Vermont is.
What you got, Calvin? Is it a V6 or is it LT1?
Montpellier. That's the capital. Anyway, those guys are doing great and whatever. Just like New York. Most of New York.
I mean, you're gonna have your peaks and valleys and everything, but
it's more like a needle and like that really sharp peak where all the Democrats are and everybody else that's. I don't even want to use the word Republican because screw them. They're a bunch of freaking traitors as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, like you have people that just have more common sense and understand what's going on, but they have no power, no voice.
Well,
because democracy. So let's fill up all the cities. Let's get all those congressmen, extra seats, and more power. We can do what we want based on that. And the rest of the country, flyover country, screw them, right? That's kind of their attitude. I don't know how.
But my thing is like, I'm not really much of a doomsday. I mean, the thing is like, just like you're talking about the flaunt and stuff. I'm not here to make people feel bad or bring out any kind of measuring stick or whatever. I want everybody to feel part of the fucking, bring out the highlights of the car community.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
And it used to be that way. It used to be that way. You go to like a meet or cruise night or something like that. You had a guy with the most beat up Chevy Cobalt next to, you know, a brand new Ferrari.
Well,
and they would talk and it'll be fine. Like
I'm watching videos on Instagram where, you know, a car club will organize a car meet and they'll kick cars out for being too junky. Yeah, and I'm not sitting here saying everybody needs to feel included, but I'm not of the crowd of kick the little guy when he's down. I try to fucking, you know.
The problem is where's the limit? Where's the line? What's junky and what's cool?
I think the limit is depends on the attitude of the owner. If they're trying,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Help
exactly.
them out. Fucking bring everybody up.
And
Don't be
that's how you learn. You
well,
learn by
but you
having a
see
piece of junk that you're not afraid to work on it. Like,
sure.
whatever. I got a Honda Civic. I'm not afraid
I've
to take the
learned
heads off.
more going down that route than I have any other route.
Yeah, well,
And I just don't see the fucking the outcome long term thinking. I don't see the positives of kicking somebody or trying to exclude somebody or trying to shame somebody or trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's
the
like
outcome is clubs dying. Like my club died.
nah.
I,
Well,
I,
I'm just saying somebody's got to fucking stand ground and be like, okay, this is center, you know, yeah, yeah, $100,000 car, big whoop. It's the intention and the meaning behind it. Tracy, what's up,
See you,
man?
man.
Thank
See you,
you for
Trace.
coming out. It's a
Say
sentiment.
hi. Say hi to that Yanko for me. You better
Which
watch
one?
it.
Which one? The
Hey,
MFer's got two. He's got two of them.
God.
Yeah, I know.
When did that happen?
Poor little thing. Kevin, if I was you, V6, unplug. You got to make that thing breathe, dude. Cold air intake, maybe a bigger intake itself, throttle body.
Oh, he's got the LFX.
Exhaust.
He's got the LFX motor, right? The V6.
Yeah, well, I don't know what year, 2020, so it's going to be the...
Yeah, it's the one with the single...
I can't remember. It's a 3.6.
Yeah, it's the LFX, I think, with the single exhaust manifold. You can't do header. It's already kind of a header thing.
Open that thing up. Exhaust.
Well, yeah, but that's included. That's part of the head. Like the ports come out to one big port on the head.
Get that motherfucker out of there.
Well, yeah, you got to change the heads, and that's a big cost, and that avoids warranty, which it's already out 2020.
I voided my warranty at 699 miles. You can do it. You can do it.
It depends. I was like, that was my daily driver. If that thing was out and it was like some sort of $10,000.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm telling him. You know, just go with something safe. Make it breathe better. You'll make it louder.
Honestly, my advice would be the complete opposite. Don't do anything. Keep it completely stock. And whenever you move up, trade it in and get a V8.
Absolutely.
Because
make sure you can afford it, though.
Everything you're going to put into a V6 will only depreciate the car's value.
Yep.
Because nobody's going to want to modify cars. They don't know what you did.
Right? I do. But I mean, I'm buying the car with intentions to mod it to begin with. So everything that the previous guy's done, I appreciate, because that's shit I don't have to buy.
But a dealership, if you're going to buy a V8 car, right? They're going to look at it. It's like, oh, you did this, you did the coilovers, you did that. Like, yeah, we'll give you $6,000 trading. I don't know what.
They ain't gonna care.
You know, I don't know. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, my advice, you know, keep it as original as possible. Just, you know, you can put miles and dog it to crap. It won't matter because they're not going to test drive it when they evaluate the car.
He says he was going to go to VA, but they ran out of 2024. Is good. Pay off your loan, pay off the car. Hopefully it's paid for now. ASAP. They still sell crate motors. Get it done, baby.
I don't know. I wanted to do that with my Camaro.
Get it done. Yeah.
I wanted to put a 572 in it.
Yeah.
Carbureted.
They come up with that new 632. That thing is a monster, but it's also 32,000. I think they're all sold. I think they're all sold out. But that thing is a freaking monster. You can get 1,000 horsepower, naturally aspirated. What?
I'll put a Detroit diesel in if I have to.
Oh my god!
If I can't find what I if I'm doing something stupid like that, then screw it. You know, have the whole engine, no hood. Whatever.
There's a lot of diesels that was a big phase for a while.
Anybody that says they're like, oh, that's just talk. You'll never do that kind of
10,
stuff.
15 years ago. What?
I'm the guy that brought in the bus from Romania. Because that's
when are you gonna finish that?
Whenever. I'm actually right now kind of focusing a little bit on health more. Said the guy that had 3 cigarettes already after a heart attack. I know. I'm working on it. But I'm working out. I'm doing like real.
Yep.
It's 5 times a week.
Yep.
Strength training, push pull legs, and I'm already. You know, you can't see it on camera because on camera the lights make me look like a stick, anyways.
Oh, you need the lighting. Oh shit! Oh my god! Ho, 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 ho. Slow down.
It's not. It's kind of like I'm not deluding myself that I'm like, oh my god, I'm jacked. But
Yeah.
I have photos from before.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like my arms were sticks, and now I have a little bit of definition. I'm actually not ashamed to go outside without my shirt on. If I have to. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I look like a athletic build, but I want to do a little more. And it's
Do a
mostly
lot more.
for my heart. I want to get my heart able so I can do like a lot of hard reps. I can
Yeah.
do 100 pounds. I'm shooting for like 12 reps with 100 pounds
Right.
on a bench press. I want to reach up to my max to be at least body weight.
My thing is I don't want to go heavy because it's like
you gotta
yeah.
You gotta lift heavy things. That's just.
I mean, I know. Hey, I'll lift heavy shit all day long. It's just I'm trying to think when I'm fucking 70, are my joints gonna be?
It's the
Look
opposite.
at Ronnie Coleman, dude.
It's the opposite. Well, yeah, but
something out of a fucking Hollywood movie.
How many steroids did he take? Exactly. So
sprinkled some on his fucking cereal every morning. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, look at all these guys, Schwarzenegger. I am working on it. I actually
no, he's not. He ain't fucking working on it.
No, I am. I have.
You lying son of a bitch. Tell us the truth.
Shut
Come on.
I have an Excel spreadsheet because I track all the medications I'm on. I have like all the pills.
Yep.
Heart stuff and all that I got to take for at least a year. But I track all that stuff, including my cigarettes, and the trend is down. I was at 3 packs a day.
Oh, gee, what could go wrong?
Yeah. Well, I
listen, I smoked for 12 years. I know exactly what the fuck you're up against.
The problem for me is I'm waiting for a longer hospital stay. If I'm in the hospital for a week, I quit smoking.
Nah,
I was hoping I was hoping the heart attack would keep me. Honestly, I was like, part of me was like, yes,
yeah,
I'll be in the hospital and I'll quit smoking. But
I
was 3 days later, not even 3 days, like less than 3 days, less than 72 hours, I was out.
Yeah,
like
Thomas
that's technology. Yeah, so I'm outside. I'm like, damn it, what do I do? Just light it up.
1 second here. Kevin says, quick question before I go. My dad was wondering if he should send his GT500 to Hennessy for more power. Is that a good idea or is it too much? More power is always a good idea. I promise.
Of course, it's too much. That's the point.
That's what I'm saying. I call it Hennessy myself. It's a lot of money. If he can afford it, go for it.
I want to do the thing for the
LMRs are really good. LMRs are a really good option too, and they're not that far away from Hennessy.
Well, Hennessy also has a name, and they got the reliability down. Like, I really want to get that 2,000 horsepower.
They give you that warranty. They give you the warranty and that peace of mind, but you're paying for it. Everybody pays for the warranty, regardless of whether you use it or not. That's kind of the way I look at it.
It's like insurance.
But they do give you some cool emblems and everything. But yes, I would do it.
I would want it completely debadged, except maybe in the interior to show, like, on the door sill, like this is what do they call it?
How much power does that Venom make? Do you know? Have you looked? I haven't followed it.
I remember last time was like 1,000 horsepower.
Do they have a Venom package? I haven't followed the GT5. I'm just not a big Mustang fan. Not a big Ford guy. But
this new one though, I saw one in person and like, okay,
that'll do it.
12.
That'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, the Camaro used to have a resurrection package. They sold out of that 2 years ago, and it was 1,200 horsepower as well, and everybody loves that thing.
And they're easy to drive because a lot of the horsepower is at higher revs.
Yeah, that's what I tell people about the 4-valve. The Ford 4-valve breathes a lot better in the higher RPMs because that's where the power is at.
It's not like the guys that would supercharge a 460 or 429s, like those things, or even the newer ones. What was that Mustang? The Cobra, right? Yeah. I drove a Cobra. That is a jumpy car, especially the stick shift. See, Kevin?
Yeah.
It's a very jumpy car. Like you will fall. the Cobra, the 92 or 3, the Fox body Cobra.
Oh, okay.
You know, had the 5.0, but with the different heads and just the way it was, it had so much power at low end. That thing was burning rubber in every gear shift up to fifth.
Yep. Yep.
Like it was a scary car to drive and very light. I mean, it's a 80s, early 90s Fox body. Those things, yeah. But holy crap. I mean, that's the kind of car I like. You know, I like it at the low end.
That holding on that point right there, that's what you said. That's why I think it's going to be a lot better for people to understand the level of which we are able to drive at the power levels that we are able to drive at.
Yeah.
In modern times is real, but it's fake because you don't know how much the traction control and the ESC is keeping your ass on the road.
Oh yeah. You get these Tesla guys that get behind the wheel of a Camaro and they wreck it.
Oh,
they're used to an algorithm.
I mean, 600 horsepower. Remember when we were growing up, 600 horsepower was
unreal. Really? I was like,
oh yeah,
I was shooting for 300 when I was Z28 in high school.
Yes, there's a reason because it's just uncontrollable in chat. You know what I'm saying? In cars like that. Now they're getting Kevin's getting a fucking 1200 horsepower GT500, and it'll have a warranty. It'll have you know what I'm saying?
The issue is like horsepower is mainly for top speed, anyways, right? High revs.
Well, that's what I tell people.
Torque. That's why, like, look at my bus. It's 26,000 pounds of rust, but the heavy vehicle, right? Like a tractor trailer Peter built, you know, whatever. But my bus has 192 horsepower. That's it. How does it move 26,000 pounds easily? Oh yeah, it has 900 foot-pounds of torque.
Gearing, yeah, you got to gear that thing.
It's got power. It's just not horsepower. It's got
torque. But the top speed is like nothing on those things. You know what I'm
saying? That's where the gearing is because it's a city bus, so it's got
right.
You know, it's only got 4 speeds, and you know, like there were versions that had 8 speeds that can go up to higher. You know, like suburban intercity types routes, whatever. This is a city bus. They ain't gonna be doing no freaking top speed.
So finish it.
Yeah.
Finish it.
Money.
Well, quit buying them fucking Mopars.
Right.
Dude, you got a lot of money sitting in your driveway, sir. A lot.
Tell me about it. I'm like, I was just struggling to get a radio for the Marquis.
Do you still have that 1320?
Yeah. 1320 with 20 miles.
Were you gonna get it? Were you gonna get 2 of them? You were gonna get 2 of them, weren't you?
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. I mean, if I
I know. Until you had the heart attack. Michael, I was driving around yesterday with all my driving aids turned off. This man's got balls. It's definitely a different beast when it's turned on. Yeah,
that is a nice color. Damn.
Yeah, it's got a Z01. Is that hey Mike, is that garnet red or is that cherry? Because I knew that they had radiant red, which was like 22, 23. They had garnet red, which was like before cherry. Cherry was like 2021, 19, maybe 19 to 21. Garnet was
Red Rock is still the best. Red Rock Metallic was still the best red they made.
That had to have been a
fifth gen. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why they did not.
Radiant red. Okay, so he's got a newer one. Because Radiant red, I believe, was the red that came out when C8 came out. So yeah, that's a freaking. They look better in person than what people know. Especially like in the direct sunlight. Yeah,
that was Red Rock as well. It was like a color that the photos sometimes it made it look brown.
For sure, yeah.
But in person, it was like, damn. Especially when it was clean and polished, it was just. Absolutely. It would look anywhere from bright red to like a really dark cherry. Absolutely. You know,
I really wish GM would color their cars like Dodge does. I'm kind of jealous because Dodge does, Dodge is like the McLaren in the domestic market.
We got so many colors, like, you know, Sublime, Plum Crazy, Go
Smoke
Mango.
Show.
Smoke Show is nice too, but it's like you got so many other good colors. It's like I wouldn't pick that just because it's better ones, you know.
Yeah, and they got cool names to them.
Yeah, you got the Destroyer Gray.
23. 23, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a badass car. Yeah.
I still want a Camaro so bad. I want a Z28,
Dude,
a 14
I'm gonna tell you what.
Z28.
Do you? Oh yeah, yeah. 14's the year to get them too, because I think there was
I thought you were gonna get the Scrap Life Garage Z28.
And it's salvage title, and they wanted like 50 grand for it.
You could have negotiated down to 38.
He bought the thing for fucking
Yeah, but
30.
Yeah, I
can't
know.
remember. He said it in the video. It was like 32, and that was wrecked. That was fucked up. Like that was no
bottom line. His bottom line includes the revenue from the video and advertisers. So if he's sitting on a car, he can just
the
get
sale
rid
price
of it at a loss.
The sale price is his problem, not mine. I mean, at the end of the day. But
I mean, a lot of times that happens with the car. Like you buy something, and I'm trying to scout out this GTA.
I'm so happy I didn't. Oh, really?
Yeah, an 80.
Those are rare.
88.
Those are rare.
Stick shift.
Yeah.
5.7.
Those were fucking rare. 355. I think they were all 355 cubic inch V8. But yeah. They were super rare, dude.
And it's in good condition, but rough enough to where I'm trying.
Is it red?
No, it's black.
Oh, okay.
Black with T-tops and black interior, which is rare. Most of the black cars had a beige interior, like Knight Rider,
Black on black, yeah.
Yeah.
How much they want?
He doesn't have a price yet. And I feel that somebody passed away in their family and they're cleaning out the house. And I've seen that car there for 10 years. It hasn't moved, and it moved. And there was a for sale sign face down on the hood. I stopped by it. I'm like,
yeah,
I want this car.
I think that's going to be a good collector. That's going to be kind of like the sleeper.
Third gens are going up.
What do they call
those? Third gens are
Grand National. Buick Grand National.
Well, that's like there was a V6, a turbo, the turbo Trans Am that was the same engine, the 3.8.
Well, I'm just saying that GTA, they only made them for like 1 or 2 years, and they were like super rare.
Yeah.
And,
well, this one you can like I knew it was like GTA there because the hood gives it away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I want.
My buddy used to have one back in high school, and we used to beat the piss out of that thing. And he was like, "Oh, this is such a rare car," and I'm like. We didn't care back then, yeah.
Yeah, nobody thought of these cars would be. It's like baseball.
I just saw a red one the other day. Yeah, right. I saw a red one.
Buddy of mine has, he just sold at Action Comics #1. Superman. He sold it for like 5 or 6 million.
Hey, dude, that's
5 or 6 million, like something like that. Like, holy moly! No wonder you drive a Porsche.
I never got into comics.
Yeah, it was, our generation where, the comics we had were still better than today. And that's like the Bronze Age or the Silver Age of comics, the 90s.
Yeah.
But I was going to school overseas. It's like I couldn't get to them. Right. So I never got into them. But, hold on. Speaking of trading cards in baseball. Yes.
That's what I was about to say. I see them donuts, motherfucker. I see them donuts.
I need calories, man. Anyway, I'm force feeding myself.
Yeah.
No, seriously. I bought those deliberately because I don't really need sugar anymore, but I need extra calories. So I eat like a donut or 2 extra a day in the morning.
Oh, man. That's a shitty problem to have.
See those? Chevrolet trading cards.
Why have I never heard of that?
They were in 2014, and you bought a car, and this is Series 1. 8 cards per pack. I never opened it.
Well, no time like the present, my friend.
No, I'm not. I don't know what's in there. This could be my.
You don't just put shit like that in front of the camera and be like, I'm not doing it.
Well, that's why I suck at my job.
Yeah.
I just want to show like if anybody else has seen these or remembers them.
What is it?
Chevy trading cards, Series 1.
I've never seen that.
Let's look it up. Let's see.
From 2014?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Open the freaking cards or leave them the way it is?
Oh, wow. This guy.
Put it in the chat.
I'm looking on eBay to see what they're going for.
What?
They're like $5.
Yeah, exactly. I can
$14.
I can cash app you the money right now. Let's go.
I don't know what's inside of. Oh, there's a Callaway Corvette. Oh my God, there's a Chevy Sonic. That's a trading car. Oh no, it's not even a Sonic. It's a Spark.
Hey, we got two of them. Open. Mike says open them.
No,
Sky,
I'm not open. I'm not opening.
Open.
I want it. Okay, I'll do this.
Don't hang the meat in the window if it's not for sale.
I want
to. Sons of bitches.
Well, no, it's a teaser. So you got to subscribe.
Yeah. I'm finding this out.
No. If this video gets how many? What do they do? What do these YouTubers? If this video gets 1,000 likes, whatever, pick a number and then we'll do it then. Yeah. If anything, we could. I have another thing that I don't know if anybody here stateside knows. There were these like trading cards too, but they're like plastic paper and they came in bubblegum, like Bazooka Joe, right? Remember the little comic strips? Yeah, like that with cars. I have to find them. Maybe I'll do it there and I'll open it then.
It's actually a genius idea. But
yeah, like you know.
Yeah, and I think you need to be like a tiger and fucking tear those bitches open right now.
Oh, I gotta be careful. I want to hold the package. I mean, it's weird because I don't have the car, but I still have the window sticker. I have
the window sticker. Okay,
the binder, the owner's manual, all the stuff. I still have the key to the car with the other.
You're that guy. Yeah.
But they never wanted it, and I didn't have it with me because I wasn't planning on trading in the Camaro. They just that's what they needed to make the trade work with the super stock. I know. Oh no, there's another. I can do a X-ray. I can do an NDI.
Prove it.
You want to do it now or you want to do it later?
Now. No time like the present, baby.
Fuck it.
Oh man. There is nothing bad that ever happens after you hear the phrase "fuck it." There's nothing.
hold my beer.
Hold my beer and watch this. I'm a terrible example.
I'm an old man.
Well,
I got to put my glasses up so I can see what the hell I'm doing.
Bite it.
There we go.
Let's see here. He's doing it.
I broke it.
He's doing it. Did you?
All right.
All you got to do is get the tip in. Just a little bit.
That's what she said.
Just a little bit, buddy. You can do it. Oh!
They're all on the ground.
See, he gets to know before we do. I think that was staged. You did that shit on purpose.
Wait, they said 8.
You did.
What? I got 5.
How many cards are in the pack? Was there 15?
8.
Okay.
I'm missing one.
Did you have a Rapid Blue ZL1 in there?
No, I don't know.
Well, that was from 2014.
Oh,
I don't know.
The one I lost was totally not worth.
That was probably a 5th gen Red Camaro V6. Yeah.
The sucky thing about having long hair with these headphones, it looks like crap. Looks like I have a little headband. All I need is a little bow or cat ears or someone.
Mike's giving you a little sympathy here. Says peer pressure at its finest.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go.
That's what I do best. A fucking Cruze. Okay.
2014 Chevy Cruze.
Oh, so this packet's from 2014?
Yeah.
Okay.
Womp womp. 2014 Cruze. 2014 Stingray.
Oh. This is actually a really good idea. Okay.
Cool little. Yeah, the lighting is sucky and it's also really dark. And on the back, you got, what does it say?
Does your camera have autofocus?
Yes. Fun fact, the Corvette Stingray is able to accelerate 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds and achieve more than 1G in cornering grip. The all-new 2014 Stingray is the most powerful and most capable standard model ever. Well,
that was intense.
14. All right,
Yeah,
what's next? What's
2014. Yeah.
next? Impala LTZ.
You got to remember though, when in 2014, that car was brand new. Like it
Yeah,
was
in Red Rock
the
Metallic.
first year of launching. Wow.
Hold on. Let me go back.
Cover
Let me
your
read-
face. Make sure it covers your face. Like,
Let
you know
me
what I'm saying?
let me read the fun fact of the Cruise. Oh, it's a clean turbo diesel. This is a turbo diesel one. The Cruise.
I can throw it in the trash. That one's worth nothing.
It says on the light here, give your Cruise the personal touch. From custom graphics to GM accessories. With so many to choose from,
That's
possibilities are endless.
next.
It is literally
Next.
with so many to choose from. The possibility, like the corpo speak is heavy.
Oh my god.
We
This is
make-
actually a really cool idea. I don't know why GM didn't keep up with this.
We make it,
actually.
you make it personal. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
And then
Wow.
Impala, what's the fun fact here? Impala.
What?
Give your Impala the personal touch, from a spoiler to a specialty grill, with so many GM accessories to choose from. The possibilities
Well,
are endless.
yeah, yeah. I got something
Control
else to say
C,
on this.
Control V.
Yeah, Shift Alt. Yeah, Control Delete. Yeah.
Oh God, the 2014. It's in Manhattan too. No, is it? I don't know. 2014 Chevy Volt.
Oh fuck.
Volt.
You got a bad pack here, buddy. I think.
Give your
we need to-
Volt the personal touch, from custom graphic. It's the
We
same
might
thing.
need. We might
It's
need
the
to go get your money back here, buddy.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Did you get
Ooh,
Camaro?
I'm previewing.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
okay. All right.
2014, the all new 2014 Chevy Silverado.
Ooh. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is actually really. I like this.
And it says Silverado accessories let you customize your truck. Ask your Chevrolet dealer about the full range of accessories for your Silverado.
But you know what? This makes absolutely perfect sense, because everything that's cool, everything that they should be doing, they fuck up and get rid of. Everything that works, they don't do.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now we're getting to some cool stuff.
What?
Do I do them in order,
What?
or what I think is cool?
Is this like a situation of good news, bad news?
1971 C10
Oh.
Cheyenne.
Oh, dude, yeah. I think that's gonna be a timeless truck.
Yeah, these
That's
are the
actually
ones.
really cool.
They had these on the walls in dealership. If you remember in 14, they had all these really cool photos of these specific cars. I remember when I bought mine, these were like,
Cards or the cars?
no, the cars. They had photos, like big honking photos on the wall.
Oh.
All right, fun
no,
fact.
I had a 1970.
Front
3
disc
on the
brakes,
tree, baby.
Front disc
What?
brakes
Ooh.
were standard equipment out for the
Wow.
first time on 1971 Chevy pickup trucks. So this is 71, the first year got discs standard. All right, and here we got a cool one. Of course, we got this one. 19. Guess. Come on, people. Let
What?
me see. Let me see what people guess.
What
What's
is it?
next? No,
What
let
is it?
let the chat. Let. What do you
Motherfucker,
guys
we
think?
got a whole century of vehicles ahead of us. Could be fucking anything.
Yeah, well, guess. Come on. It's a
I'm gonna
marketing.
guess I'm
I'm
gonna
give
hold.
you a hint.
I'm gonna hold
1950.
57 Bel Air.
It's a good guess. 53 Corvette.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's probably the Michael Jordan of the fucking
Yeah,
whole
this
series.
is the OG,
Yeah.
whatever. And it says the very first Corvette ever built, called EX122, was designed by Harley Earl and introduced as a General Motors Motorama show car at the Waldorf Astoria in January 1953, back when New York was still the car center of the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the World Fair and the Motorama shows and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
I've
last
heard a
one,
lot about that.
because I think this one is like what I would guess. Let's see it again. 19.
We got one more card.
Yes.
Oh, you
1960.
9 Corvette or Camaro.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Impala SS
Oh shit.
convertible.
Oh,
You would
shit.
think that there would be a Camaro in this pack. There was no Camaro. Fun
This
fact.
is this is holding true. They're still not marketing even in their
Holy
trading card
moly.
packs.
76,055 Impala SS
That's a pretty
were
good guess.
built in 1967.
How
and that-
many?
76,055.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
That's a
like
lot. And
Well-
21, 24 had the 427 V8.
so in like even in current times, current days, like Camaro 6, we were lucky to get 30 to 35,000 units per year made.
That's not a bad number, especially it was a weird time. Like the horsepower wars were it got crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I think with inflation, everything's gotten so freaking expensive. It's just so hard for people to freaking be buying shit like that these days. You know what I mean? But back then, 1960, the first gen Camaro, there was a fucking ton of them made. A ton.
And a lot of guys just don't have the job to afford one.
Right.
So you get, look
Right.
at the typical jobs, graduation rates and whatnot. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
him back inside. Like it never happened.
Hey, do you feel better?
Fine.
Are you
Peer
calm?
Pressure me.
There you go.
No, it was
you did
so-
good.
It was so
You did good. You did good. You did really good. You did good. No, it's
Look, if I was going to open these, it would have been
Yeah.
on your show than mine because
Yeah.
Dodge doesn't do these kind of cool things, or neither. Well,
how
neither does
appropriate.
GM.
Well, fuck, GM don't anymore. So, well, they might. I never did. I never knew that they did it to begin
Mary
with.
Berbera killed this program.
Probably. Oh, what? That's $7? Nope, that's
Yeah,
done.
Cut it.
Done. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it
I was
goes back.
curious, and
What?
the reality is, I wasn't like holding on to these, whatever. I just found them when I traded in the car. I was looking through my folders,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, I still have all this stuff and whatnot. And I was
No.
gonna give it to them, call them up, say, hey, I can mail you the other key and all this other crap.
You still
Well,
can.
No, because they sold the car already, and I don't know where it
Oh,
went.
okay.
And they took the louvers off the damn car. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You could have told me you were gonna do that. I would have taken them off or something. Do you know how much those things are? I bought them for 500. Inflation, now they're $800. Fifth gen
Probably.
louvers.
Probably.
And of all the people, only Mustang Racing Technology makes the aluminum ones. Everybody else has ABS plastic. And you can't put them on a
Everything is-
Challenger. It just doesn't look. Not the ABS ones. You can get the other kind of plastic louvers that, depending on the color, kind of look nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you hear what GM's doing?
I don't know. What are they doing now?
Oh my god. So anyways, there's these chemicals that are in plastics. They call them forever chemicals.
Okay.
Did you hear me talking about that earlier? So anyways, the chief in command would like to know how much is in existence out there, because these chemicals are found a lot predominantly in EV batteries. What they do and where they're at specifically in the batteries themselves or throughout the car, but they're actually throwing a lot of government funding and government or funding from GM to find out how much of this stuff is in existence in the just across the country.
More money. We can tell it's everywhere. It's like birth control in the water.
How do you control it if you don't know how much is out there? This is pretty much what the article said. But here's the kicker. How much of this do you think is just like a cash grab?
All of it. If it's government funded, it's all of it. Somebody needed a job. Somebody needed, okay, you're going to be the head of this.
I have never heard of such stupid, like dumb things to create such a need to throw resources at that we don't have at the moment. You know what I mean? We're throwing.
But think of the children's.
Maybe next time.
Think of the children's.
Okay. Maybe next time. But I mean, it is. No, that you're right. That's exactly what it's in the name of safety. Everything is in the name of safety. They're trying to decrease. They want to eliminate the existence of these forever chemicals
And they're gonna create
Plastics.
some other replacement. It's probably gonna be worse. Like,
I mean, but how's the paper straw? You know, what I mean?
oh
How's
my
that working
God,
out?
Vermont
How's that
has
working
those.
out for everybody?
It's in a plastic
No,
wrapper. It's in a plastic wrapper,
we're done talking.
and the cup is plastic.
This is probably.
Like, there's more plastic now because the cup was paper before.
This is the forever chemicals that they're talking about, though. What are we gonna do?
Nothing. Move to Wyoming and wait until the dust settles.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till something settles. No, no, sir. But this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. It's just we're throwing money and that's why I'm gonna start doing daily streams. If you want to jump on, sometimes let me know. Hit me up. I'm gonna.
I may bug you, not tomorrow, Monday. I may bug you to do a test because I cannot get the audio.
Okay.
Stream.
Yeah, you want to stream on your channel?
Yeah, we can do alternate.
Yeah.
Because I gotta figure out. If you're coming on too, then I gotta get a 3-window thingamabob set. You have it automatically,
Yep.
but I have to do the OBS thing and then figure out how the hell everybody's gonna hear each other.
StreamYard's the easiest to use, man. I'm telling you, it's easy.
I know, but I don't want to pay.
Yeah, I hear you.
I make like $4 a week.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's like,
but
if I can cover it from YouTube or anywhere else, sure. Like,
no, it's not a problem, man.
The t-shirts do more than everything else combined.
Well, any support you can get from your fans is the better. You know what I mean?
Well, I have them expensive too, and they're mainly kind of like a donation thing. So if you buy a
Who
t-shirt,
don't?
well, yeah, but some people, they try to make them cheaper. I do Amazon because I can't do anything else. I don't sell that many. I maybe sold like 10 t-shirts, and 3 of them went to me because I thought it was cool.
You start cutting corners that bad, and then the quality suffers. And if you're not gonna put out quality product, what's the fucking point?
Well, the issue is that I don't sell enough to do like all these other guys to get a whole shipment of them, all the sizes, colors, and whatnot, and then they sell them out, right? Like they mail. I don't have the manpower for that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You pay for that. You pay for that.
So yeah, you get more profit, but you also eat a lot of loss. And I'm not a business guy. I don't know. So
yep.
I am going to do a donation, a giveaway.
What you can give?
I'm not going to say it.
Oh, you fucker.
I'm showing the meat again with that.
That's how the fuck this works. That's how the fuck this
That's how it works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's
going to be cool. It's not the typical kind of giveaway, but it's such a cool story. It needs to be, out there, even if it's.
Well, you need to save that for your channel.
Yeah, I'm just.
Or you can drop it here if you want. You can drop it here.
I don't think anybody of mine is on right now, right?
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
But yeah, it's one of the original owners of my car. One of my cars. I'll leave it at that. I met him by chance. And
I think
did? It's such a cool story. I think it needs to be told correctly, and get him on camera too, and try to make him cry. Because I haven't told him yet.
Oh shit.
He doesn't know. I mean, unless I go broke. If I go broke, I can't do anything. I need it because it's worth a bit of money. I can't just give it away.
Well,
got to pay the mortgage, and that's staying afloat. I got about 2 more months, and then the poo-poo hits the fan.
Yeah. Well, there's like we were talking a little bit ago. It's a lot of people are fucking hot water and shit like that. So,
and there's nothing I could have done. Like a lot of people might say, "Oh, well, it's your fault because you bought all the cars and now you're struggling." It's like, if I didn't buy these cars, the amount of money I would have would not help me.
Sell
them.
Sell them.
The price. I would still be underwater right now because the whole Dodge thing.
Yeah.
Although who knows? Prices now are going up for used cars. Like, what? I don't understand any of this. Makes no sense.
Supply and demand, man. I mean, if like I said, if they cut the interest rates, you're gonna see. Because I mean, people will be able to have access to money. They'll be able to get loans. They'll be able to buy.
They'll do something, yeah.
I
And
mean, the housing market's gonna fucking cut loose.
used car interest rates are down. So right now it's
They have to.
well, no, I don't know what's going on. I got to do a little more research. I just kind of been seeing this on the ground, but used cars are like you're getting the same interest rates as a new car. And a lot of people are saying screw it. And that's why dealerships are scrambling to get Hellcats and Challengers, Chargers, used ones that are a little cheaper. And they don't have any. So prices are going up.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's going to be and if people start realizing that the new cars are going to be electronically monitored and everything, watch the prices of these cars without speed limit.
I think a lot of the population will live life off their knees and they don't fucking care. And they're just happy to see anybody else do.
I don't know. I'm seeing a twist the other way. And I mean, this is a big topic, and this is something that I'm going to start veering into with my channel, talking about.
I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to make it big. I'll show you right here.
And big in
ZL1, $39,000. ZL1.
How many miles?
36,000 miles.
Okay, that's high.
30,000 miles. 46,000 miles.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would think.
Here's one with 75. That's I like that dude right there. 75,000. Oh, 81.
Wow.
But look, these cars have not dipped under 50 since 2019. This is record lows that I've seen in these cars. So you're getting to the 50 range. And I mean,
between inflation and demand, they may go up again.
Oh, for sure. Like, if we don't get an interest rate cut, or once they cut the interest rates down, this shit's going to skyrocket, man.
Yeah.
That's why I keep telling people, if you want to get in and get a fucking deal, now's the time, because even like right here, 60 grand used to be the floor.
Yeah.
The floor. That was like bottom of the barrel. And
now they got miles too. One of those was wrecked as well, right?
I'm sure there's a couple of them. Here's one. Here's a ZL1 1LE up there in New York.
Huh.
But look, dude. Look, it's so far below market price. It's scary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a clean title. It's not a theft recovery or whatever. It's a ZL1 1LE. They have it listed incorrectly, but it's a good buy. You know what
I was looking at these kinds of things too, and
I'm just saying, anybody that wants a deal right now, it's the time. So if you guys, you know what I'm saying? That's why I pull back on the mods. If you can afford it, now's the best time. Rip Roaring Garage, yeah.
Hey, USA Pure Power.
Do you think there will be a lot of people who regret dropping a red eye allocation for a Demon 170?
Yes.
I got dropped. See, I ordered a red eye and they told me no. They said they're not making the 2650 Supercharger anymore. Sorry.
The red eye is the better car.
Hell yeah, the red eye's
a lot of people are going to be like, whoa, D170, you're just coping, you're coping C. Then that's what they're going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. No. And there's a reason
why. You can't argue that.
Oh, I can. Because I'm in a very unique position where how many people have chased 4 brand new cars in a year?
There's no way.
This idiot did. I chased the ones I wanted specifically. And if I couldn't find one, I ordered it.
Yep.
The Demon 170 was not on my list. There's 3,300 of them. That's
a lot.
That's a lot. If you want a car, and I'm talking like, because the way I buy these new cars, I try to buy a new car to be not just, for the passion of it, because obviously, but also worst case scenario, I want it to hold its value. And that's why you go for certain models.
Yeah,
rare, but also desirable as well, because there's probably a rare car out there that's nobody wants. Anyway, There's probably some Sonic one of one Chevy Sonic out there that's, oh, it's a rare one. It's got this. Nobody cares. Apologies to all the Sonic guys, you know. Got to give you guys a little hell. But anyways, the 170 also has a lot of manufacturing problems. 2023 in general has a lot of manufacturing problems, especially once you get into the strike era cars, which I think all the 170s are.
I'm gonna give you the stage, all right?
The stage kids. All right, I can't hear you anymore. Silence. Okay. I have no idea what he's doing right now, but let's keep going with this. So the reason why I say the Demon 170 is going to be an issue, they changed some of the splines on the drive shaft to make it beefier. Problem is that once you go above a certain speed, there's a resonance frequency and it has a tendency to tear itself apart. Add to that manufacturing problems that came after the strike. And you see this with a lot of people saying like, oh, well, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. I got my doors don't lock. I got electrical gremlins. A lot of these 23 cars have these issues between Dodge not caring because it's the last we're retooling and the warranty, the workers that were saying like, okay, well, let's stick it to them and screw these cars over, these rich people cars. Now, there's some passionate people at the factory, but the most don't give a rat's patootie. So you're going to see a lot more of these cars having issues. Plus, everybody's holding on to them. Everybody's putting these cars away. So there won't be like a barn find with a car with 20, 30 miles. They're all going to be 20, 30 miles, and there's 3,000 of them. Plus, you got the original Demon. You still got 3,300 of those that are all pristine.
That's tonight's stream. That's why I put it in my title. Drive your fucking car. Don't save it for the next person.
Well, there are some if you want to save, and I never got around to making that video. What Mopar should you save if you're going to do it?
Well, make a list. I don't see the video out in production yet.
I know it's always something else. Huh? But
hang up. That's a good.
1320 is one of them.
There's not a lot of those. They're rare.
There's like, I think 1,400 over all the production.
I thought it was sub 1,000. I thought it was a couple hundred.
I think that's super stocks that are sub. Well, with the 23s, it might have been. Now they might be over 1,000. But those are the two rarest.
Rare.
Combine 1320s and super stocks, and you're still left with fewer cars than the Demon or the Demon 170.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling people.
They're solid cars. The Demon 170 also has problems with mileage. It gets like 9 miles to the gallon. You know, and add ethanol. You know me on ethanol. Not a big ethanol. What's the problem?
I am. Right.
Well, because you're thinking about modding it and want the performance now, but I'm thinking what's going to happen 10 years from now? Every fitting is going to be corroded to where everything will break apart in your hands. It will crumble.
Everything gains horsepower.
Yeah, but also you can gain fire. How many demons? Look at
I love ethanol. I love ethanol. I love it.
You watch Scrap Life Garage. You know about their Demon that burned to
shit.
I know the car they bought. Yeah. I actually have a video of that car when it caught fire.
Okay. All right.
The drag strip there was just laughing and mocking at him. It was like, what, you know, like they thought the owner was all, oh, why are you being a dick? Turn your engine off, when the guy couldn't. He was pushing the button, nothing was happening. He couldn't get out because all electricals burnt. And the drag officials are just sitting there like this, like, what are you doing? And the car's like flames coming out. Finally, somebody walks up and physically opens the door, lets the guy out, and they're just staring. They could have saved the car, but by the time they get off their butts, the car was a crisp. And it was, you know, the transmission kind of grenaded. Sparks took out fuel line. I mean, you know, chunks of metal took out fuel lines, sparks, boom, car goes up.
Yep.
Ethanol is even worse from them, you know, once the car's like 4 or 5 years old. So looking long term, these cars will have a lot of corrosion issues in the fuel system. A lot of them will burn a lot, and it'll scare people. It's going to take time.
I will
It's gonna
say
take.
this: alcohol on a molecular level is more abrasive, so it does
It's
wear
It's hygroscopic. It
that.
absorbs
Yeah,
water.
water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at brake fluid. Look at brake lines. Why is it brake lines are always rotted?
right,
Because it absorbs the brake fluid,
right.
absorbs water, and all those lines fittings get corroded to where you got to replace wheel cylinders and entire hub assemblies because it's so corroded.
Yeah,
Now add to that fuel systems, and you can have a car that it's like, okay, I gotta tear the whole car apart, especially
Mhm.
since it's very cramped.
I'll
You
tear it
know,
apart.
it's not like an older
Give me my
car.
E85. I'll tear it apart.
Look, I get what you're saying. If you're going to drive it, screw it. But for these guys that are thinking,
This is the point I want to address.
well, that's another thing.
That's
Yeah,
the part that pissed me off about the car and completely turned me off about it.
yeah, that too.
The Red Eye was a way better car. Like Alex said, he's right on point with that. It's a way better car. It's more usable. It's more balanced.
handles
And
better.
Oh yeah,
Will be faster on the street.
yes, for sure.
Not to say that the 170 is not amazing. It's a freaking factory built track car. Holy moly, it's awesome. But you still can't take it to a drag strip, an NHRA drag strip. You need a roll cage.
But this is the problem of which it affects. The Red Eye never got this problem. The markups, the price gouging, the bidding wars, the fighting over inventory.
In
What?
23, there were markups for all of them. Even
for everything. But you didn't see $100,000, $200,000,
No,
$400,000 mark. You know what I mean?
The Red Eye was more like, okay, here's a car that can do basically 99% of what the Demon used to be able to do. It doesn't have
Correct.
the ECU, and
Correct.
But
Yeah,
you can
never got the crate.
Yeah, now with the, but even I keep trying to think of one step. Anyway, the stage 3 that's supposed to bring up like even my car, Super Stock, or any Red Eye to
The direct connection.
like 1500 horsepower, something like that.
Holy shit! Yeah.
The problem with that is that the kit is about 15,000, right? Stage 1, you got to get pre-stage, stage 1, 2, and 3. You got to get
I'm
all of
surprised
them.
it's that cheap, actually.
I think when you add it all up in labor, around 20, 30 grand. Fine. The direct connection dealerships are charging markup for the labor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
So because Dodge.
Okay. I don't know if the labor times are incorrect or what I'm saying. I could see
they're just saying that we want more money for this labor. You want this,
Okay.
then you pay.
Huh?
They're going on eBay auctioning each stage kit, whatever they got. And it's like, you know what? Screw you people. I'm done.
Isn't this shit in the catalog?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
So
it's
why
not
are you auctioning shit off?
Because they only have a limit. Yeah, well, there's only a limited amount of them. And who knows? Dodge could say tomorrow that we're going to kill all the stage kits. We're not producing them anymore. We're going to make electric, a USB stick with stage 1, 2, and 3, which is what the EVs come with. Yeah.
I hate everything.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Makes you want to take up drinking again, but
I
don't drink anymore.
I was a nasty drunk, dude. My thing is they.
I'm the here.
Yeah.
I love you, man. That was me when I'm really drunk.
My thing is the markups.
Yeah,
the markups, and there's a lot of dealerships feeling pain today. I had my dealer messaging me, and I'm like, I don't want to buy shit again. I mean, like,
yeah, a lot of people like that.
It's and even Tracy. I mean, I'm not trying to talk about when Tracy's not here, but I'm just saying. When Tracy and I had a conversation when he bought his 24 Camaro donor car to go to SVE, I was proud of him because he said, "You better enjoy it because this is the last time you're going to get one on me." And I felt his pain. He only paid $2,500. I paid $5,000, and there's a lot of people that really got impaled.
I paid $5,000 too to order.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm not alone.
And at the time, like if you wanted to order a Red Eye, there was no markup.
But well, I'm just saying, like the Demon 170, it was It was
We
just
didn't
like a
know. We didn't
Corvette
know at the time.
Z06.
It didn't
What?
exist at the time. Demon 170 when
Yeah.
I ordered my 23. I wanted to get the 1320, and I regret not getting the single seat version.
The super stock is still a better car. Who cares?
I like it more. I don't like the nose of it with the.
What?
I have videos of this on my channel where I was discussing what I'm going to do with the stick shift one, right? Because it's not a special car. It's just a regular Scat Pack with the pizza slicer wheels, they're 245 tires.
I'm talking about the Demon 170 compared to your super stock.
I'm getting there with it. The reason why I bring this car up, because I wanted to put a wide body on the rear to put bigger tires, but keep the lighter, smaller wheels up front. And I was debating, what is this car going to look like with the wide body on the rear and nothing on the front? And I say it on camera, like, it's going to look goofy. I don't want it. No.
Yep.
And then a couple of weeks later, Dodge shows this car, and I'm like, oh, I like the rims. I like the carbon fiber rims, but man.
So happy I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Yeah, I know.
They should. I mean, if I had to buy one, I would buy one.
What was the problem they had with those carbon fiber wheels?
I haven't heard anything yet, but you mean when they ordered them?
When they ordered them.
Yeah, so people would put the order in. It's a $10,000 option.
Okay.
It's a pricey option.
Yeah. But wasn't there more money involved or something?
Well, some dealers were charging markup for that option because there was a limited amount. They were saying that, if you want the carbon fiber, you can, you might not get them now. We can deliver the car earlier. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait and you might not get the car. It was all this kind of stuff. And a lot of people said, screw it. I don't want the carbon fiber then.
But didn't you have like 24 hours to?
Something like that. It was like you had like the end of the weekend to respond to a stupid email. And I'm like, that's not how you do business.
No.
It's basically you have a contract and you decide, well, we're going to.
Ultimatums suck. Yeah. You never put ultimatums on shit.
So when that's good for you, Jay, with the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got it from Chapman? I'm reading Jay's comment there.
At MSRP.
Yeah, that's where I got mine from too. I feel bad because my car, somebody ordered it and they never called them. And then here I show up and I buy it for MSRP. In fact, less than.
Which one?
The super stock. I got that car for a steal. And I was, I bent them over with the trade-in because I had a 2014 Camaro with 60,000 miles on it. Warped brakes, tires were dry rotted all the way around, had nicks on the bumpers. A daily driver. I was going to Newark in the city, so it's going to be scratches, scuffs, and whatnot. And they gave me $14,800 trade-in for that thing.
Probably what it costs new.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I said nothing. Like, okay, sure, take it. So in effect, I got the car less minus what's the value of a 2014 Camaro back then? It's like maybe $6,000, $7,000, a V6 base V6, not an LT. It was an LS, 2LS, and nothing in it, no touchscreen, nothing. And I'm like, damn, okay. So basically, I got the super stock for $10K less.
Yeah.
And I met the guy that said, that's my car. You got it from Chapman. And he was starting to list all the things. I'm like, yeah. Like, they never called me. And it was like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's mine. What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, but didn't you order a blue one? Or something with that story? I think I saw in a video you were chasing one and then
that was in the same that's I saw the ad for this one that's why I went to Chapman. I drove there to look at it, and it was that blue one that had cloth seats, and it was like a really low end one. And they said, oh no, that's sold. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I just talked to you on the phone. How do you sold? Well, we made a mistake. This one's available. Hello, mama.
Yeah.
I like the gold mango way better than the blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, blue is like a weird color. Blue has got to be a Pontiac.
Yeah. I would have never picked my blue except for they got rid of my orange, and it was the only bright color available. So
your blue is like really nice. I like that blue too.
It's pretty cool. I wish I
You
had
know.
my orange back in a way, or black. Black was my second choice, but yeah. After seeing Mike Burley's Z01, it was sick.
Yeah.
Skydog Pigpen's got one. He's got a black. He's got a sick black Z01.
Anyways, it's 9 o'clock here. I gotta get back to. I have to post videos tonight.
All right, brother.
So, if any guys want to watch, look some TRX pictures, and there's some other cool cars, and obviously the Eclipse thing. Me rambling and putting the glasses.
Get it uploaded.
Yeah,
get it on.
I
gotta
finish the thumbnail. I still gotta do that.
Yeah.
But you said, "Like, hop on," so I'm here.
Well,
guys,
guys,
I'll be around.
I'm gonna hop off too. Like I said, moving forward, I'm gonna do daily streams. Usually about the midday time. Probably like noon, 1. I'm gonna try it for like a month. Like I said, if it goes somewhere, great. If it don't, well, then we tried. But other than that, don't forget to go subscribe to Rip Roaring Garage. Go check Alex's channel out. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. And Alex, you better be back. We'll be seeing you guys.
Yeah,
later.
I'm here. I'll be around, and I'm gonna be cutting down on the cigarettes. So
better.
Here's a challenge to everybody before we go. A challenge.
Okay.
There's this trend going on of getting in shape by November. Let's all do it. Let's come on. Let's do it. Just
I'm with you.
Start hitting the gym, doing it at home, push-ups, sit-ups, whatever you got to do. Just let's get in the best shape we can. All right.
Yeah, I like it.
We can do it.
All right, bud.
See ya.
Yep. See you guys later.